I believe that they're gonna slip back a little bit. Ben,
I feel like
It's more than just Joe Biden, though. Like, it's just like
that we said before. His only
Hated
option.
man on Hell's Kitchen. Gabriel hates you.
when the economy goes down. So
A blood panel of my vitamin minerals.
This is a guy talking from Woodstock and things.
I'd say Yankees Dodgers.
yeah.
No matter, I don't have to worry about my feelings.
Most hated man on Hell's Kitchen. Gabriel hates you.
One of. I would say one of.
he's like. Oh wait, hold on. He was dreaming about that cruising that girl, right? That's why he was listening to an EDM, thinking about the girl on the cruise, the one who got away.
Got away. All right.
First round picks. Yo, Jimmy. Hold on, Jimmy. Dap it up real quick. You just made my point. Dap it up real quick. But he's definitely not what the trouble he's gonna have.
But that's not the point we're making.
It was only you. You just said it.
Receiver.
You just made my point. You just said
How
it.
I make your point?
You just said it. You just said it that we said before. His only option.
Season was incredible. We got a playoff.
So that's all that matters to you?
That's how.
Wait, hold on.
That's how Jets
hold on.
fans are
So,
right
but
now,
that's
though.
what matters to you. Just like Rodgers, I wish I could win another MVP.
Going for the Super Bowl.
Heck,
That little.
All right. Oh, that's the wrong one.
All right.
Oh, fucking up.
All right. Well, we were on vacation. I called corporate last week, and they said that I was able to give you guys a week off, even though the holiday didn't fall on the day of the episode. So you guys got a week off.
Oh, great.
Appreciate it.
Well, Jonathan looks like he's still on vacation.
He's recovery mode apparently.
All right, it's the Doug Serravo Show. It's brought to you by the Monkey Bar and Grill. Swing on by. We got Dave.
Special guest.
I'm back.
Jonathan is back. And we got
Hello.
Jimmy Drust. I'm your host, as always, Doug Serravo. So let's get it started with the in-season tournament for the NBA. No one cares about the NBA title anymore.
Jesus Christ.
I don't think anybody really cares about the NBA in-season tournament.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's just to see like the rookies that got drafted. See how they're.
It's not that. They made it so that it makes the NBA season seem more competitive because everybody says it. Doesn't seem competitive anymore.
We're not talking about the summer league.
Oh, yeah, you're talking about the other league. Yeah.
Yeah.
No,
So
no, the
now they're incorporating an in-season tournament.
Yeah.
So now I don't know the exact
Schedule? Every Tuesday or something.
Every Tuesday.
Yeah, every Tuesday of
Every
that
Tuesday.
month. And then it counts as regular wins and losses, regular stats until it gets to the final game. And then the final game doesn't count as stats for the season. But then whoever wins that wins a summer league NBA in-season trophy.
The NBA
the cup.
The NBA
That's just like
Cup.
a second trophy, though.
It's a participation trophy.
Right, right.
What was it, like 4 groups, like A, B, C, and D?
It's all the groups. So yeah, it's 4 teams in each group.
Yeah.
I kind of like it though because that's sort of
You're playing for a championship. You're not playing for the NBA Cup.
right, but still, that sort of system starts to set up like European leagues for soccer. They have different tournaments and things of the sort, like CONCACAF.
You want to make a good tournament. You take whoever wins the March Madness and put them up against the worst team in the NBA,
It's the Detroit Pistons.
and we'll see who wins that game.
No, that'll be bad. Cause what if the college team ends up winning?
Oh,
That's what you want, though, kind of. That's kind
Not
of
really. I mean, it'll be exciting to an extent, but then once you start noticing that, damn, these NBA teams are soft, and they don't really, I don't know.
Well, it's funny that you say that because Wemby said it's a lot softer over here.
I don't know.
It's not as physical as over.
Well, yeah,
soft.
But
overseas.
it does. It falls back into we were talking about this, the redemption team,
Right.
For FIBA. They brought in Kobe for the redemption team because Kobe had played overseas and he knew that the physicality, the calls, all that were different when you play in Europe. Like they play a lot harder than us.
Yeah, I think Team USA was like undefeated like since the 70s or something.
Yeah, it was like
Until
since
that
68 or
until that
something like
point, because the rest of the
Yeah.
world caught up.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then it switched, and we had all the newer, younger guys,
Right.
and then they never played over in Europe, so they had to bring Kobe in, who was born overseas, played in the European League, came into the U.S., played for the U.S. League.
He could be right, but he also hasn't played a full like a real NBA game yet. This is the summer league.
He said he gets fouled a lot more over here too.
No, he's gonna. I mean, definitely, because they probably let a lot of stuff go in the, in the foreign leagues.
He stepped it up the second game. Don't get me wrong. He stepped it up.
He stepped it up, but
You seen him make a couple plays like that. He should have done that, I guess, to get the jitters, and he didn't know. His not excuse, but his explanation was he wasn't really aware of all the play calls that were being made for the first game.
Yeah, because it's a different
Right.
different system he has to be into now.
Mm-hmm.
This is Popovich
Complete
system.
different game.
Yeah.
compared to
Yeah.
The NBA.
Yeah, because it's definitely a Popovich to somebody else. It's gonna be totally different.
Yeah. So
it's also a
sometimes
summer league.
Yeah.
Yeah, no
Yeah.
one really cares about the summer league.
Yeah, I don't think even Popovich is even coaching now. I think he's just like letting oh, here you go, assistant coach.
Because like I watched the one game where he shot horribly, and he was playing up against smaller guys and he couldn't play.
right.
Yeah.
So imagine these bigger guys when he comes into the
Well,
actual
Joe Embiid,
Yeah.
Giannis, and all them. Especially those.
Jokic.
I say I fear from Jokic. 'Cause Jokic, I mean, he can put his body on you, but when he shoots, you saw against Bam and about Jimmy, he was just like step back and let it float.
But I feel like Wemby has an advantage right now in the summer league because a lot of these guys are shorter than him,
Yes.
so he can shoot over them easily. What about when that pressure's in your face from a tall guy like Jokic or a tall guy
Gobert.
like
More, I say more for Embiid because Embiid will be on your ass. That's the one thing.
Like, they're
Embiid will be
forcing you.
on you. Like he's gonna be on top of you. Like you're going no, not today.
But now we're going into no more flops too.
Yeah.
the anti-flop rule.
Love that rule.
So what's
Love
the,
it.
what's the rule on that? And nobody understands.
Technical foul. If they
you flop?
if they see that you're flopping,
It's a tech.
the other team gets a free throw, tech free throw,
Just one or
just one.
And
They-
now they also incorporated the extra challenge for
Which
coaches.
should have always been there.
Yeah.
That to me that's dumb.
yeah, 'cause I feel people overflop anyway. Like you saw a lot this year too. Like when they're going for the ball and they'll just like get a little trip and they're like, I'm gonna flop.
They try to sell it. Yeah.
Don't destroy the equipment.
Don't break the equipment again.
I didn't swing for
Again.
the- I didn't do the swing
Yeah, again.
part.
Oh
Yeah.
my God.
I didn't break it.
Jimmy
I?
did a swing on by.
I hit-
hit
I
the
hit
mic.
Let us swing on by.
I hit it with my arm by accident.
The whole day-
I went like this, and I actually hit it like that.
The whole day, Dougie's like, "What did you do to this thing?"
Yeah, it kept like moving
Is,
back and
is it
forth.
loose now still? Or?
No, don't touch it.
He really wants to get fired again.
Yeah, he got fired 2 weeks ago.
I walked
Jesus.
out. No, I didn't get fired. I walked out.
You walked out?
I walked out.
Nah, he got fired.
Yeah, he
I
got
walked
fired.
out.
Oh,
Came
I
back.
seen that episode and you
Yeah,
invited
yeah.
back
I
in.
walked out, came back in. Like I never left.
But there's a
Hey,
lot of
you're apparently fired. Apparently, that's what he told me.
We're guests now.
No, you're a guest. I'm
No,
not.
we both are.
Nah.
He never got fired.
No, you resigned.
I was on vacation.
You resigned.
We were messing with him in the text.
It looks like John looks like he came straight from like
The beach.
Cancun or some
Yeah,
shit.
he came from like Cancun.
Came from like the beach or like he was going fishing.
We-
or something.
picked them-
DR.
We picked them up right off the cruise.
Yeah, put him right up from the dock.
Right off the banana boat, baby.
You said it, not us.
Yeah, I didn't say that. I did not say that. So there were. Did you sent that to me with the Brandon Miller pick?
Oh, the second round pick.
Yeah.
The
So
odds were like.
Oh yeah, I think you were telling
yeah.
us before.
So there was a podcast that popped up on my feed, and they were talking about the Brandon Miller scoop,
Yeah.
how they were 2 and 3.
Right.
So they were talking about how Brandon Miller through the whole thing was supposed to go number 2.
I thought
And then
so.
all of a sudden, Scoot moved into that spot, and his odds went from like plus 800 to minus like 200 or 300. And it was all because of a Shams post. And they're saying that Shams actually has partnership with FanDuel.
Oh, wow. So they're trying to control the odds?
Exactly. And when Shams posted that, a lot of people
I believe
went
they would.
and put
yeah.
money
Right.
that Scoot would go 2.
Right.
And he ended up going 3. And they said Brandon Miller was always their pick. They never said that they were going to go after Scoop.
That's crazy.
So the theory is that Shams actually had control of the odds
They swayed. Yeah, they
and
influenced
swayed
people.
it towards Scoop, so
Right.
everybody can put their money on him. And then when it came down to it, Brandon Miller got picked second, and everybody lost their money.
That's insane.
That's crazy.
And you know why people believed it as well? Because in context of what Brandon Miller said about his GOAT being Paul George, I believe it was Paul George that he mentioned.
Yeah.
So people were like, yo, where's his mental at? Like, what is he thinking right now?
I mean, everybody. See,
But
I
if that's his favorite player, that's his favorite player.
You
Like,
can't
for me,
go off of that because
right.
like my favorite player is Kobe.
But nowadays, people like trolling. Like, I was looking at the IG comments or whatnot, and they're saying, oh, this guy doesn't know basketball, blah, blah. You know what I'm saying?
Well, he may mirror the way he plays.
He
off
does.
Of Paul George.
He does. He really does mirror Paul George a lot in some of the
So
plays.
that for him, that's his GOAT. That's his best player. That's his favorite all-time player.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Everybody's different.
Yeah, everybody has their all-time. Like yours is Kobe.
Me is Tracy McGrady, T-Mac,
Yeah. Mine was Jason Kidd.
Jason Williams.
Jason.
You strike me as a Jason Williams type of guy.
He's a LeBron James kind of guy.
No, you can say LeBron James.
Yeah, I like LeBron.
LeBron.
Is he your favorite player to watch though?
Yeah, my
Is he
favorite.
your GOAT?
Yeah, for me, like my favorite player was T-Mac.
Yeah, because like
LeBron's my GOAT.
Yeah. See, everybody's got a
so.
different GOAT.
Do you think he's better
Yeah.
than MJ or no?
Yeah.
That's fair.
I mean, everybody's different.
Yeah. I mean, you're probably gonna say Jordan. You're gonna say Jordan
Who?
For what?
as your goat.
No.
My GOAT's Kobe.
All right, everybody's different, I guess.
Mine's LeBron.
Yeah,
I would probably go
say
LeBron.
LeBron's the goat.
I'll probably go LeBron. It's also, I mean, it's different time, but like you said,
It's different arguments
like-
as well.
yeah, like you
if,
said.
if you argue with me, oh, why is Kobe your favorite? Like, why is
Well,
he
I
your
know-
GOAT?
Right.
I know why.
right.
Yeah.
The style of play.
Yeah.
He, through all the controversy, he still stood with only one team and won all his championships with one
Yeah,
team.
he didn't want to leave.
So,
like for me, it's the longevity with LeBron. Like he's still like considerably
last-
top
speaking
10.
of that,
Last night at the ESPYs.
Yeah.
You guys.
Speaking
you
of
guys
that-
still gotta wait.
Perkins said LeBron's not that number one guy anymore.
What do
He's
you
the
mean?
number two guy.
Who's
What do you
number
mean?
one?
He said he can't be that number one. He was like on the
On-
Lakers, he has to fall back into that number
Yeah,
two guy.
I believe that.
On the Lakers, not
I
on the
agree.
all time.
I agree
Hey,
with
who's
that.
number
For the
one?
Lakers to win a championship,
Yeah.
he can't be number one.
Yes,
he
I-
has to be number two.
I
That's
agree-
what
I
Perkins
agree
Hey,
with
who's
that.
number one in that team?
AD.
AD.
And AD.
AD.
I would say that. Too.
AD would have to step up and be your one guy.
I agree with that.
I could agree with that,
because
but-
LeBron is getting older. Don't get me
Yeah.
wrong; he's still up there, but he can't carry the
Well,
team for 82
It was
games.
funny enough. I was watching a podcast. It was Shannon Sharp with Magic Johnson, and he said, "How did you like lure LeBron to your squad, to your team?" He said he told LeBron's going to take a 2-year process to get everybody together. You'll win your championship the 3rd year. That's what he told him. He said, "I need you."
Who said that?
Magic Johnson. He said, "I need you to be be that guy, coach all them up, be the guy that they rely on, be that guy to be like number one to coach all of them and become a better player, so they all become better players." 2020, they had probably the best record leading into that to the bubble, and they won the rest.
I think they're looking like a great team for this next season.
I don't think
On
so.
paper, they are.
You don't think so?
On paper, they are.
I like
I think
it.
they're going to mesh very
They
well
kept
together.
they kept a lot of their players.
I don't think so.
I mean, they signed Austin Reeves to
We got Gabe Vincent.
4-year difference.
Yeah, I think Gabe Vincent was
God,
a
Gabe-
steal.
D'Angelo Russell is back.
I don't see it.
Now with Vincent, if he can produce those numbers he did during the playoffs, okay, because during the season he wasn't. He peaked during the playoffs. He showed out.
Do you think he's on the starting line or no?
But I think
No, he's not going to start.
Yeah,
I
I
don't
think he's
think.
going to come off the bench.
If you think the Lakers are going for it,
But he's a good backup.
I think
He's
they're
definitely good backup. If Russell
I
gets
think
hurt,
their bench is way stronger than last season.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah, you got Gabe Vincent off that.
Yeah, I do.
on paper, I see it, but I don't think so.
Oh, you don't think it'll mesh well?
No.
I think it will because they
So you don't think it'll mesh well like
they already had the chemistry already. Besides
Kyrie Irving re-signing to the Mavericks?
No.
I don't know. I don't think they should have paid him that much.
Before we get to Kyrie, I don't think it's going to work in LA.
Why
Damn.
not?
You heard it here first.
You heard it here first.
why do you don't think it's going to work?
I think they could have regular season success. They're a playoff team for sure, but it's all depends on their health. and if LeBron gets tired.
But
That's
that's the
fair.
thing is,
That's
I
fair.
think that the way they built this team coming in for this next season gives these guys like LeBron, AD more time to rest on the bench and play less minutes on the court. So when the playoffs come, they're a lot healthier because their bench last season wasn't as strong as this season is.
No.
So
Second
if they
half,
can-
yeah.
If their bench can play good basketball, they'll make it pretty far in the playoffs. I'm not saying they're going to win a championship. I'm not saying this is a full blown
They could
championship
probably go
team.
back to.
Do they have a chance of winning a championship? Yeah, if they stay healthy and the bench plays very well, come on. You got Rui Hachimura, who played very well last season. You've got Gabe Vincent now. You got Austin Reeves back. You got D'Angelo Russell back. Anthony Davis. LeBron James is going to play way better next season now that he's able to rest his
I'm not
foot.
disagreeing with you, but I just don't see it. I don't see them finishing off.
We'll see.
I think they'll probably make the playoffs, but I mean,
They beat a Golden State Warriors team with a team that they built halfway through the season.
Yeah,
that is true.
I really wanted the
And that
Warriors to
team's
make
basically
it.
back.
Yeah, but they weren't beating Denver though. They were got swept by Denver. I'm sorry to say that.
No, yeah. I wanted them to make it, but like now the Warriors. But now I just see them falling off. They got to reset.
Warriors are going to be that team that
They got to reset.
they start rebuilding.
Yeah, they got to
Yeah,
reset.
because they're gonna rely too heavily on Green. Not even on Green, more on Clay. Now you have Chris Paul over there, and now it's Steph Curry. I think it's like more a situation of like with Dallas is you have Kyrie and Luka.
It's crazy because
And
we're going to
already-
see Chris Paul come off the bench.
Yeah, I don't think he's really gonna. I think he might.
How?
There's no starting spot
Yeah,
for him.
there's no
'cause you already
starting
have
spot for
I'm
him.
saying you don't.
You've already got your 5.
And Paul's basically accepted that role. At least
Unless
with the
Paul
media.
switches to where Poole was.
No.
No, because Poole was coming off bench.
Wait,
You've
wait,
got Steph, Draymond, Clay. Who else is over there?
The other guy left for the Knicks.
Wiggins. Wiggins is there.
Wiggins,
And
and then you got your center. Who's running center?
Looney and Draymond's. Well, Looney will probably be power forward or center, and Draymond would they'll
he'll
switch
be-
back and
he'll
forth.
be-
Yeah.
He'll be center.
They'll switch back and forth.
He'll be center.
But
You've
maybe
already
Green,
got.
maybe Green and
the only way Paul starts is with an injury, whether it's a Clay or
Paul's
Curry.
not gonna see that starting minutes like he once did.
Maybe it was just to give.
I guess you put your money on Paul 6 Man of the year.
That's what I was gonna say. But I think this is better for
Do you know
Paul.
what the odds are?
This is better for
What are
Paul.
the odds on that?
Let's see.
He might-
Well, if it's up, I don't think it's up.
Because
yet.
I honestly think he's gonna flourish more and stay healthier for
I
the
think so,
playoffs
too,
coming
yeah.
off the bench.
You don't-
Because then he could come off and be like very healthy and get.
Yeah,
points.
man, trust
That's
me.
the thing, because he could definitely. You know what's
Starting
funny?
playing all 82 games like that, or playing majority of the season.
So what about Kyrie going back to Dallas?
Well, with Kyrie, I just think he should never been paid that much money. Like the Mavs they've made questionable decisions in the past too. Just like, why are you gonna pay him that much? In my opinion, they're still going off. Don't get me wrong, Kyrie is an amazing player, phenomenal talent. But they're still going off of what happened. Like, what was it, like 6 or 7 years ago, with him and LeBron winning that trophy, winning the chip.
That's also we have LeBron, fucking James.
We
at
don't
his
have-
prime.
Because
crazy.
since then, flopped. Well, not flopped, but with the Nets. Oh, with the Celtics didn't work
Celtics,
out.
He flopped.
The Nets, he got mopped by the Bucks first round.
It wasn't Bucks. It was Celtics. It was Celtics first round.
Was it
When they got
Celtics?
swept-
Oh
when they
yeah,
got
it was
swept,
Celtics.
it
It was
was
Yeah, they
Celtics. It was
swept the
Celtics first
Celtics.
Yeah,
round.
Bucks
swept,
from
the,
Milwaukee
the
in seven.
Celtics swept them.
After having a 2-0 lead, I think too.
Yeah.
No, they had no lead against.
No, they had no lead. It was
them. It
4-0.
was a sweep.
No, the Bucks was in 7 games.
No, we're talking about Celtics.
Oh yeah, Celtics.
Celtics was a sweep.
Yeah, they swept the Celtics.
A sweep.
Yeah, no. The Celtics swept them.
No, that was the year after.
Right.
Yeah, no.
The year
Milwaukee-
before.
Because there was the Bucks. The Bucks also.
Well, yeah, the
Bucks
Bucks,
also
the
The
got
year
them.
before, the Nets swept the Celtics, or they beat them in 6 or 7.
It was 7, but then after that, yeah, because then the following
they
year,
lost to the-
then the Celtics swept them.
Yeah.
Regardless, he hasn't had a great stint in a while. So it's just like, why are you paying him so much? You're still going off of what he did.
Unless,
Yeah,
they,
but I
unless they see
I
something.
you can't really contradict yourself here, Jonathan. Like
No, don't get me wrong.
you were the one. Who
He can
you were
still.
you were the one who was defending him in Dallas.
No, because I do like him in Dallas. Don't get me wrong, but paying him that, I'm talking about paying him that amount of money. They should not pay him that amount of money because you want to get
Yeah,
defensive
but
players.
Everyone got big paydays.
You want to get role players. You want to get defense.
Everyone
They-
got big
they-
paydays.
Because I feel like Luka and Kyrie can work if you get role players that can play defense, a rim protector that can get you the boards.
Did they add anybody or no?
Not really. Not really, man.
So they're gonna.
It's gonna
I
be
think
the
they
same.
lost people.
Yeah, it's gonna be the same thing.
We'll see.
Cause you need a role player like Steven
Yeah.
Steven Adams with the Grizzlies. I sent you guys a post. Before his injury, they were first, third, second. They were first in the league or second in the league, first in rebounding, and things like that with the stats. They were up there, top 5. After his injury, they were like 13th in rebounding. They dropped to like 5th in on the standings. So that one player, like those role
Could
players
change,
matter.
One player could change it all.
One player
Of
can
course.
change it.
Especially to get you rebounds. Like if say Looney left the Golden State, that's a big gap.
Yeah,
in an
man.
opener.
Uh-huh.
So they got Luka, Kyrie, Tim Hardaway Jr.
He's
Where's he at?
He's Mavs.
He's
He's
not
not
Mavs.
bad.
Oh, he's a Mav.
He's not bad as
They
a.
picked up Grant Williams.
Oh yeah, they got
That's
Grant
not bad.
Williams.
That's not bad pickup.
That's not. Yeah,
They
that's
have
not bad.
Raekwon Holmes,
Okay.
Maxi Kleber,
Actually bad. What?
JaVale McGee.
He's a
Derek-
vet. He's a vet.
Yeah, Derek Lively,
Yeah,
Josh
he's
Green,
a good rebounder.
Seth Curry,
Seth Curry's over there.
Yeah, forgot about
Dwight
that.
Powell,
Dwight Powell give him defense.
Dante
So-
Exum,
Could that team mesh? Maybe.
and Jaden Hardy.
I don't know. We'll see.
That's. I mean.
Now you're gonna give Kyrie a full year with Luca as well. So
Yeah, because he came like halfway through, and then
Time will tell.
Luca was also hurt when he came over.
I mean, they got Raekwon Holmes now as
Yeah.
the center.
yeah,
yeah,
Which
that's
should be a good defensive
that's-
rebounding
yeah,
guy.
he used to be on the Kings, right?
also,
Yeah,
also
yeah.
with McGee too, because McGee's a
And
good
they got
veteran.
Grant Williams now.
And Grant Williams was very good too.
So we'll see how it goes.
I mean, if that team could put it all together, that would be a good duo.
Because Grant Williams is tough.
Yeah, especially Seth. I feel like Seth.
So
Curry-
who runs the point at the end of the day?
That's the tough question.
That's a good question.
Luca, they're both ball handlers.
They're both ball.
Luca, that's Luca's team first and
That's-
foremost, in my
yeah.
opinion.
Here's a hot take. Kyrie at the point
And Luca's shooting,
and Luka at the small.
but
Two guard?
Yeah, I can
shooting
see,
guard?
I can
Either
see
the
that
guard-
working.
He
Honestly.
would be a two guard.
Either the two
He'd
guard or
be
put him at
two guard.
small
No,
forward.
my bad. I'll put him at a two guard.
Either two guard or small forward.
I'll put him.
I like him at point though because he's a big point
Yeah, you got
guard.
Grant Williams over there
Yeah, but
now.
it's not going to work at point guard.
Yeah, so
You got
maybe
Kyrie.
you'd have Kyrie just to.
But Kyrie can
say-
play shooting guard. Kyrie can play off the ball.
Yeah, but
I don't know if Luca could play off the ball. That's the thing. Luca's game, he's like a big he's a big ball handler type of guy.
It's
Pause.
something that it's something they have to discuss.
Happens when you want to be the ball handler.
Facts.
Handle it, fondle those balls. I mean, anyway, it's different when you have two point guards and or wherever they are.
Yeah.
They're
It's-
both point guards.
Yeah, they're both point
Yeah,
guards.
they're both point guards.
But especially Kyrie's been around more about than Luca has. Kyrie. Could
Yeah,
probably-
but that's also Luca's team. He's been there
Yeah,
on that
for me-
team. He's
Well, now he's
made
got-
that team what
he's
it
got a
was.
share
Yeah, I
now.
agree with- I
apparently.
agree with that.
No more. He's got a share now, so they got
Yeah, you
they got to figure it out.
we saw how it worked last year.
Yeah.
All right, let's take our first commercial of the show. Luckily, we don't go into hour conversations about one topic anymore. Thank you, Jonathan.
Thank you for resigning.
So let's take a quick commercial break. We do have an announcement to make. You'll see in the commercial. Corporate did renew us for a 7th season starting in September. Season 7. We'll be right back. Are you delusional to say Chicago?
DJ Moore. DJ Moore.
Okay, I'm done. Okay. I'm done.
Jimmy, you see what you made her do? You made her walk
I don't
out.
want to hear it.
This is a guy talking from Woodstock and taking pills. He's worried about being wholesome and natural.
He asked what I wanted to drink,
Yes,
so I
yes.
told him I wanted a Malibu. We were in the casino.
Yes, but
Here's Chef
Hector running the show at the Monkey Bar.
Hector made it on the camera.
So Malibu at the diner part of the casino.
That they're gonna slip back a little bit. Ben,
Do you ever ask yourself the question as to
It's more than just Joe Biden, though. Like, it's just like people, even people.
So why do you think people are allowed to stay in public office for over?
Here, with your name behind it, hoping that
No matter, I don't have to worry about my feelings to understand that.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, we are back on the Doug Saravo Show, which is brought to you by the Monkey Bar and Grill. Swing on by. We got John. Don't forget.
That's why I went this way.
We got Jonathan. He's back. We got Jimmy Just, and we got Dave Mendoza.
I forgot my name.
Dave the asshole.
Nah,
is that
He
better?
said,
He's like,
that 2 second.
No, I was thinking of like a nickname for you, but
Big Dave.
Big D.
Big D. Oh, that's right. Your Instagram, Big
Big
D.
D.
Big D.
Oh, that is my handle.
Yeah, Big D.
So, did you guys start the documentary yet on Netflix?
On who?
Which one?
The quarterback's one?
Quarterback?
No, not yet.
Yeah,
Not yet, but it does. It looks interesting. I can't.
I
wait.
like it. I
can't wait
like
to
the way
start
it's
it.
going.
Well,
'Cause-
it's off the 3 quarterbacks, right? It's Mahomes.
Yeah, it's Mahomes,
Cousins.
Allen, and Cousins.
Yeah. It was Allen or was somebody else?
No, it's Mariota.
Mariota.
Oh, Mariota.
I was going to say it's Mariota, not Allen.
But Mahomes is mic'd up a lot through it.
Of course he is.
And they go through the playoffs of when he hurts his ankle.
Yeah.
Right.
And he's like,
Yeah,
they're like,
I like that part.
yeah, they're like,
wait.
yo, you got to go into the locker room, get an X-ray.
He's like, no.
And he's like, no. He's like, let me at least finish the half. And he's like, they're like, no, just go in there real quick and get an X-ray. Just we want to be sure. That's when we saw him blow up on the field. And he's like, I already know what it is. Hopping to the locker room, he's like, it's a high ankle sprain. Goes in, comes out, nothing broken. High ankle sprain. Comes right back on the field. But the whole time he's in there, he's like, did we get out? Did we make it out? Did we get out of did we make it off the field? This and that. And he's trying to figure it out.
I like that. You get to see the behind the scenes. You get
Yeah,
to see the
things that we don't
interactions.
see.
Exactly.
Yeah. But the biggest thing is the Jets are going to be on the Hard Knocks.
I saw that.
That'd be
That's-
pretty, that'd be
Nah,
pretty cool.
man. No.
Hard Knocks
Why?
is a bad jinx for a lot
That's
of
a
teams.
curse, man. It's just like the MVP. It's just like being on the cover of Madden.
I can't wait to see that. So much drama is gonna occur.
I don't know, yeah. 'Cause
Rodgers and Wilson.
well, it was what Tampa was on, then it was the Raiders.
And you know they gotta stir shit up just for entertainment. You get what I'm saying? For
Yeah.
entertainment purposes, like sometimes like a coach will come in there like, oh, somebody will tell him like, yo, you gotta.
It'd be great if like one of the Hard Knocks episode was the Jets playing Green Bay in like practice.
Oh yeah, no, that'll be good.
Just, like
my God.
butting heads the whole way through.
You know they're gonna too.
Usually it's 2 teams, but they only announce the Jets.
Yeah, who was it? Who was it last year?
Cowboys and
It was
Cardinals, I believe, right? No,
Last year?
no.
Wasn't it the
Wasn't it
Lions and
Raiders.
no, it was Detroit Lions.
Lions
Was it
and
Raiders?
And the Arizona Cardinals.
Lions, Lions and Cardinals.
No, Lions was the Hard Knocks. The Cardinals was mid-season.
Oh yeah, because they did a midseason Hard
Yeah,
Knocks.
yeah,
the
yeah.
mid-season one.
Mm.
So the Jets are then they probably announced midseason one. Yeah, they're probably
Yeah,
gonna.
mid-season will probably
Packers.
Probably be.
It probably would be the Packers.
I was gonna say the Raiders.
I was gonna say maybe the
No, because they already
Giants.
did the Raiders already like a couple years ago, so they
That'll
won't do
be-
it again. Yeah,
Do
they
the
did.
Giants on there. See another local.
Giants, well, yeah, that would be pretty cool.
Can't
Giants.
be the Patriots. Belichick would be like, just leave us alone.
Yeah,
Belichick would never- no, Belichick would
he-
never
he
let it
ain't
go
gonna
through.
do that.
He'll never. It'll probably
We
be.
can't give our secrets
it'll probably
away.
like maybe Houston maybe.
Belichick ain't up for that.
Miami?
No.
Halfway through the season?
Oh yeah, that'll be cool. Miami would be cool
If Tua gets hurt, then yeah.
because their season will be going
'Cause then
downhill anyway.
Mike White would take
Yeah,
over.
they're winning the division. I'm telling you right now, they're winning that division.
Who, Miami?
Yeah.
Yeah, we're gonna get into
I'm a
this again.
Patriot fan.
Yeah, we're gonna get into this.
Yeah, you did the Patriots.
I'm a Patriot fan, and I'm telling you, they're gonna take that division.
Jets, baby.
Well, the Giants are taking the East.
Yo, you know what's crazy?
They're
If
not
it,
being. I'm sorry, they're not being.
Not-
Philly or
if anything-
Cowboys.
No.
There's no repeat winner.
for what?
They're not.
Yeah,
being
there
Philly.
will be next year.
NFC East.
They're not being
Who?
Philly or
Philly.
Philly's not winning it.
Philly's
Nah.
being again.
Philly's not winning
Nah.
Philly
Philly looks
kept.
way better this season than last season.
Philly
it. On
kept.
paper, you got to play the games first.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
they're playing the same.
On
But
paper.
they also have a not pretty much a good
On paper.
easy schedule.
We don't do that paper bullshit.
Apparently we did. We had the paper over there somewhere that we did have them on the thing. So yeah, we do. We do technically have it on paper.
We're just making predictions.
Yeah.
But
No, I could definitely see Philly taking that title again.
that's never happened before.
There's no.
So the
They-
odds are in
It's
his favor.
but it could definitely be broken.
Who else is in it with the Commanders?
They would be better, I think, but no.
I would.
Who's their quarterback?
We'll see. I mean, Saquon's supposedly coming close to a deal with the
Yeah,
Giants.
I heard 14 million.
Yeah.
How many years you think?
Wasn't that gonna be the
4?
tag?
No, 17.
No, 17's a tag. 4 is going to be the deal.
Got
Or
you.
14's
Got
the
you.
deal.
So I take it. I don't.
Yeah.
Yeah, he wants to stay there. It's just he's trying to get as much money as he can.
He should just
And he
keep
should.
that.
He does deserve. I mean, His first year and the year before he hit was great. In between, he just got hurt.
We'll see. I don't think he's there long.
Yeah.
But running backs, for some reason,
The lifespan nowadays, nope.
Yeah.
It's not even that. The worth of a running back, nobody wants him anymore.
Well,
Like, look, if Derrick Henry, if everybody's talking about Derrick Henry being up for trades and letting go and stuff like that, is any running back really safe?
Because owners want to try to control the market on running
But
backs.
also, I mean, Tennessee lost a lot of linemen, so it's going to be, and I think he knows it's on the wall where it's like,
Yeah.
he's gonna get hurt more.
Yeah, but then look at Jonathan Taylor. Great season, gets hurt the following season.
Well, also when you
Dalvin
had-
Cook still hasn't been picked up by a team.
Well, also when you
or
had
hasn't picked the team.
when you had Philip Rivers over there for that one season playing over there, that was really
Who?
good. Philip Rivers when he was over there. That's
Wow.
when John Matero went off.
We'll see. I don't think the market's high for running backs anymore. I really don't.
Yeah.
The way they're
I
paying,
feel like Swift's
They're dime a
gonna.
dozen. You could always find one.
yeah, the way they're paying quarterbacks, they don't care about that.
Yeah.
Like we see guys like Ramondre Stevenson on the Patriots, perfect example. Nobody expected him to do anything. He had a great season. Besides a couple bad plays, like you can find another running back that can do just the same.
You mean the one bad
Don't
play he
forget,
had?
Stevenson's a
The
system
backwards
running back.
fucking throw to
He's a system running back. Too.
Yeah.
Who?
Stevenson.
Ramondre Stevenson?
Yeah.
He probably is. But still, at the end of the day, look what he did.
Yeah. Well, I feel like Christian McCaffrey.
You can find others.
I feel like Christian McCaffrey and Swift are gonna have like probably a good season though.
You need to be a two-way running back, though.
Where's Swift?
Swift's on Philly.
Damn,
Especially
bro.
that offensive line.
Yeah.
Damn,
Dude,
He's
bro.
upgraded big.
Damn,
he
bro.
might get close
Yo,
to that.
Doug.
Yeah, but
Yo, Doug.
Yo,
what
and
happened last year?
And they
Dude,
picked up that
he-
lineman.
But, no, but
they lost the Super Bowl.
yeah, but they also have Miles Sanders over there.
They
Imagine
lost the Super Bowl.
Doug, think about the
they have Miles Sanders over there.
They still got Sanders.
No, Sanders left. He's on.
Oh, I was about to say.
He's on the
Nah.
Panthers.
Yeah, I was gonna
He's on the
say.
Panthers
They
now.
lost the Super
But
Bowl.
I think Swift might be a little better
Defense
than
wins
Sanders.
championships is all I gotta say.
We'll see.
Everyone's on like the Philly bandwagon.
They're gonna be. I think they'll come second place. They'll be in second.
Who, Philly?
Yeah,
Who's the first? Cowboys?
not the Giants.
My man.
No, you know what?
No,
They were making. You guys were making strides last year, and if you keep
Yeah.
Saquon,
Yeah, but I don't think he's running like he was last season.
yeah. 'Cause
that was a contract season. He was trying to prove. He was trying to prove a
he's gotta pass
point.
the ball a lot more. Like he reminds me of.
I'm waiting to see him pass the ball a lot
He
more.
reminds me of Lamar a couple years ago when he
Gonna
was
be
just running.
If he's gonna start passing the ball a lot more, it's gonna be a problem.
But Lamar let the
If he's
media
gonna
sway him
try
too
and run
much.
again,
Yeah,
I
but
think they're gonna stop him.
Well,
this
Lamar,
season.
Yeah.
well, Lamar did that MVP season is what pretty much Jones did this year. Just ran the ball as much as he could. Didn't really pass it that much. You're gonna down to the wire. You're gonna need to pass that ball, especially 3rd and 10. You're not running that ball because they're gonna put a spy up there.
Yeah.
You definitely need to pass.
You got to be better in the pocket.
You need you need a deep threat.
If they can get Saquon to do a lot better this upcoming season,
Yeah.
then it kind of kills your defense, because if Saquon starts playing a lot better, you know that the QB's not gonna run as much.
Yeah.
So you're
But
gonna
when
sit
he
in that
does,
pocket.
they have to respect it though.
Well, yeah, but he wouldn't have to as much, so he'd be passing a lot through a season. When he does, that's what it comes
Yeah.
in. That problem is like, okay, now he's doing it.
Mm-hmm.
Like we've been watching the whole game, he hasn't done it. Now he did it.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
But when somebody does it repetitive, like over and over,
Then
you're
you're
gonna
gonna-
sit on it. You're gonna wait for it.
Yeah.
You're gonna watch it. You're gonna watch the plays. So I feel like if he can throw the ball a lot more this season, they'll have a better record than last season.
Yeah.
A lot better.
Oh yeah, for sure.
I feel especially like when.
So we're gonna take a quick break, not commercial break, but if you guys want to take out your phones, today is selfie day, so let's just get a selfie.
Oh my
This
God.
guy in his selfie
Christ.
day.
Where you at, Dave? Oh, there we are. All right, happy selfie day. There you go, guys.
Jesus Christ.
Take a 5-minute break for a selfie.
Yeah.
Yeah, why not?
That's what I did at work the other fucking yesterday. It was very funny.
Yes, selfie day.
Selfie
Did
day.
Stalin come up to you and give you a selfie?
Yeah, I don't take selfies at work.
Yeah, I was on break when it
I
happened.
barely
Too.
post pictures of myself anymore.
I try.
Yeah, I know.
I hear it.
You're
there.
not a big active, or you're not a big guy on Instagram.
Like I don't take a lot of selfie
He's a big
pictures.
guy, right?
Like I take a lot of pictures. Like if I'm smoking a cigar, I take pictures of a cigar, post it on my stories.
No, you're more of a story guy than a post.
Yeah.
He's a storyteller.
Right.
So, but I mean that's gonna change because we got
Yeah, we got the thing going on. We got the thing.
The thing and the thing.
Got the thing.
You look like you're ready for a cruise.
Yeah, he is.
He's getting you in the zone.
Yes,
Yeah,
sir.
your cruise.
He'll give you
September?
He'll give you the
Yeah,
hat.
that's when I'll be there, so we won't have a show that week.
That's fine.
It's the week before.
Did you
what,
talk to HR about it?
What?
About not having a show that week?
Yeah, I'm on vacation. So.
Yeah.
Well, I'm technically-
Unless we come in and take over.
He's got to meet the one again.
Yeah, you want to know a funny story? And Doug knows what I'm talking about.
No, we're not going to talk about
No,
it.
no, yes, we are.
Okay.
No,
So-
I kind of want to go back.
No. This is for Dave Fisher, my man.
that off the air.
No.
I don't-
Why? You want to be embarrassed?
No, it's stupid.
Never
You
mind.
wanna be
Never
embarrassed.
mind.
It's a sports show.
Wow.
Sports show.
I'll say
I want to go
commercial
back
break.
into basketball real
Yeah.
quick.
Wow, Doug.
Sports show.
Jonathan would like this statistic over here, these stat ratings. So, Bleacher Report had posted a league ranking.
Yeah.
And it was the Memphis Grizzlies. Now, with Steven Adams, their win percentage was third. Offensive rebound was first. Defensive rebound, they were second. Total rebounds first. Second chance points first. And defensive rating was first. When he got injured, their win percentage went to 13. Their offensive rebound went to 13th. Their defensive rebound went to 18th. Total rebounds 15th. Second chance points 17th. And defensive rating went to 9th.
Yeah, that's what
Crazy.
I mentioned earlier about Steven, how big of an impact player that he is.
Well, especially-
So even though you have Ja there and he's like your star player, the guy who's making the biggest impact is Steven Adams.
Yeah. He's cause, I mean, especially when John left, he was, my bad. He was,
Yeah.
he was getting the ball and everything.
So that's the big question. Is Steven Adams really your star on that team?
To be honest, yeah.
I've been writing. It's going to be for the next 25 games.
From a media perspective, you can market Ja more because he's like flashy, young,
Young,
flashy.
He's
I mean, Steven Adams isn't old.
Very
Guy's
fla-
20.
Yeah, he's only 29.
He's 29.
Yeah, so he's not old.
He's still got plenty of time in the league.
And yeah, John Morant's more flashy, but it's the guys like that that don't get that like recognition.
Yeah. I mean, they're already projecting John Moran to be the next big thing, which, if he stays out of the fucking stupid shit that he's doing, then
We'll see.
he will be the next big thing. But right now, it's not.
Stay off of Instagram Live.
Yeah, that's what it is.
Just fucking keep. Am I going to say the same thing again to like I did last time? Shut up and dribble? Is that what to say?
Wow.
Is that what I'm going to say?
You had to
we're
do
gonna
it.
have a call from HR later.
You had to do it.
That's fine.
Yeah, they're gonna call HR later.
Nah, but he just needs to be focused. To stay focused on what, like, and understand that he has a platform now. He can't
Yeah,
just
he
go
can't be doing
about
that stupid shit.
yeah.
I mean, they lost players too.
Well, Memphis?
Yeah.
Yeah.
They lost, Dylan's on the.
Yeah, they lost Dylan
Rockets.
Brooks. They Tyus Jones.
Where's he at?
And he
I
was
forgot where he went.
he went to the Jazz,
Possibly.
Possibly.
possibly the Jazz or something like that.
But
No,
they lost players.
No, he went to a good team. Might be the Jazz because Jazz is not that bad.
Yeah, I mean, Jazz lost players, but they're still not that bad.
But I don't know, man. They did gain some good players though, but they lost Brooks,
Yeah, I mean,
which he didn't really do
we
much.
all thought Brooks was going to
Wizards.
Oh, he went to the Wizards, yes.
Ooh.
And arguably, he was the best backup point guard in the league, for me anyway. Like when Ja was out, he was putting up numbers.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You have to as a backup, though. You got to.
Yeah, he was putting up numbers.
Nah. Well, speaking of people swapping teams, James Harden said he wants to go to the Clippers next season.
What's the latest on Harden?
Nothing yet.
Nothing
really.
yet. They haven't moved them.
Well, they have the contract, right?
There's still,
Yeah.
what, 3 teams in the works?
Well, no, I don't think it's 3 teams.
I haven't really heard much from him.
Yeah, it was
He wants to go to
Or
the
about
Clippers.
He wants to go to the Clippers?
That's his.
But
You know
what
what,
are you gonna
though?
do? Trade? You gotta trade Kyrie or George.
Not Kyrie, Russ, you
Kyrie.
mean?
You mean
Russ.
Kawhi, you mean?
Kawhi.
Or Kawhi.
Why?
Kawhi or PG.
And would PG want to go to... PG was...
Would PG want to go to Philly? I don't know. I think Philly.
I think he'd do great in Philly.
Yeah,
Who?
PG.
Yeah.
No.
I think
No?
Too much drama over there.
Yeah, but PG's not one of them guys that
he's selfless.
inserts himself in drama.
Yeah,
anymore.
he's more selfless. Like he keeps to himself and plays basketball.
No, but not him. I'm just saying the whole from the media, from
Yeah, just in general.
in general.
But I feel like if PG went over there, he'd bring like a zen to the locker room.
Yeah.
They'd be a lot more calmer.
Yeah.
I mean, you could say that, but
Instead of Harden, who's always like going to the strip club or this or that after
Yeah,
games.
Harden's a party animal.
Yeah, he is.
Yeah, but
To me, PG's like, yo, let's go. Like we're gonna go train and
Exactly.
hit the weights. Like that was the mentality that Kobe brought to the Lakers. Kobe would be in the gym first thing in the morning.
Yeah.
4
In the
a.m.
gym at the
getting
end
up.
of the night.
yeah, I saw that, and when I was watching the documentary, Kobe was like, "Let's go to the gym," and then everyone just started following him.
Well, no, he was like, everybody's looking at him while they're coming at what was it like from
later
5 in the morning?
From a
They were
party.
coming back from a party.
Yeah.
And everybody sees him coming down from his hotel room, and they're like, "Where are you going?" And he's like, "I'm going to the gym." And everybody looked at him like,
what?
Why? After that, everybody followed suit. They started going to the gym. They started playing a lot better.
Besides Melo.
You have to lead by
Yeah,
example.
Melo said he's like, "I'm not waking up that early."
Yeah,
10 a.m. guy.
I still got to finish, but that was great so far. Like Carlos Boozer tried to compare himself to LeBron and Melo.
No, Boozer and prime Boozer, man.
Yeah, but to compare yourself to LeBron.
No, you can't show the LeBron.
He said that.
Nah,
I'm
no, don't
sorry.
compare-
I know,
He
but
said
yeah,
that,
don't-
but
yeah,
when
don't
you got
comp-
guy- when you got guys over there like myself and LeBron, come on.
But he
Kobe
was,
was a difference maker, though.
yeah, he definitely was.
Oh yeah, Kobe was the one that got there.
Yeah, Kobe, LeBron, and MJ are all difference makers to their own team.
But I feel like PG's that guy if he was to go to Philly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I feel like I agree with Hardy being drama, but I think he does give back a lot too. Like he does give back. Like I watched.
He does, but at the end of the day, it's like if you don't have that person on your team that's gonna bring, like, level everybody out. Like, no offense, who's the stars in Philly?
Embiid.
Embiid has an attitude problem at the end of the day.
He does.
He does.
He gets in his feelings. James Harden, party guy, likes to have the high tempo, the moving pace.
Mm-hmm.
Swap that out with a guy like Paul George.
What about
much
Kawhi?
level-headed.
Who's a two-way.
What about Kawhi?
Who can play defense too.
Kawhi could be the same thing though too.
Kawhi's different though. Kawhi's like laid back.
Very.
Kawhi is,
He's robotic.
yeah, he's too down-tone. So, like, he would compliment James Harden well. Because since he's so down, like, you put him and Harden, it would balance each other
Because
out.
Harden bring him up, and then
Exactly.
and Kawhi would like mellow him down a little bit.
Exactly. So, to me, that's what the Clippers are missing. They're missing that spark. They're missing that person that's going to come out there and be like, oh, now we're going to go out there and we're going to play
just
this and that.
imagine them three, and then like and them two. Then you also have
They got Russ.
Russ over there. It's pretty much
They got
Houston all
Zubac.
over again. Just add Kawhi Leonard to it. That could be a dangerous trio right there too. Just them three. I hope
If Leonard can stay healthy.
Yeah.
Because I thought last season was gonna be that season where
they get over the hump.
I saw him go like working. He was in the lab, man. He was putting on muscle.
Yeah, but
he was
injuries hurt both of them.
for the past like what 4 or 5 seasons.
Yeah.
Well, 3 or 4.
Four.
Yeah, like
was
it.
like 3.
It's
3
really,
or 4, I'll
it's
say.
really hurt Kawhi a lot. Ever since after that year that he won the chip with the Raptors, boom, his stock
Well,
went
yeah,
down.
but he put the Raptors on her back a little bit.
Yeah.
That was like was that one lucky shot he had when it was like bounced off and rolled
oh yeah,
in.
that was iconic.
Oh my god, and they're all looking like this. Like, did it go in? That was crazy. That'd be interesting to have them over there, and like if Russ could actually perform like he did over there.
Yeah.
Like, you know, because he was playing good for a while, like towards the playoff wise, he was playing really good. And that was like old Russ coming back a little bit, and that's kind of what you need for him to get that boost back up. Like,
But Russ is always like that. Russ is like that when he joins a new team.
yeah.
Right.
When he joined the Lakers, he played great. But it's we got to see if he can continue that.
Well, especially now, well, like you said, he's in a better meter-wise. He's better because they don't really think as much as the Clippers.
He will.
Like it was like the ugly stepchild.
Because he won't
Clippers
miss.
are.
Because if he misses a shot, let's say a game-winning shot, not everyone's not going to use him as a scapegoat, in
Yeah.
my opinion.
Well, like remember the whole Jordan
in
Poole thing?
LA or in New York, they do that. They'll use you as a scapegoat and start going.
I don't even think it's that. I think people are not expecting much from him anymore.
Yeah.
I think that's what it truly is. Because when he went over to the Lakers, when AD got hurt, LeBron got hurt, they expected him to step up. and he didn't step up as to like par of everybody wanted.
Right.
He
Well,
went
I think
over
he-
to LA to the Clippers now.
I think you don't care.
But that's the thing is, he went
don't
over to
care
the
no
Clippers. He played a lot better. But I don't
did.
think that everybody's going to hound him as much because they don't expect him to play at that high level anymore of the way he did before.
He definitely can. He
can, but at the same time, the
but-
pressure's not on him anymore because nobody's expecting it.
Well, especially if you bring James Harden and Kawhi, you definitely have a top 3 guy. And Harden and Russ already know they have already a chemistry.
I don't think the Clippers want to let go of PG. So.
No, I don't either. I think they could definitely get
And I don't think PG cares to go anywhere.
Yeah.
No.
PG's more humbled. He's like, wherever I'm at is wherever I'm
Exactly.
at this point.
I feel like Philly is gonna be in a rebuild mode soon. I think they're gonna get rid of Harden.
Nah, they shouldn't.
They're gonna get. How is getting rid of Harden rebuild?
But no, I'm saying.
No, hold on. Now, hold on.
Hold
Now,
on.
Now this is where the show gets interesting. As long as you have Embiid, you're not rebuilding.
But there's
but
talks. There's talks of him being traded.
No,
Where?
no.
Yes,
Where?
I've been heard a lot
Where?
of talks.
Those are just rumors, but he's not
Yeah.
going anywhere.
No, there's talks of Zion being traded.
Zion, but there's no
Harden
talks.
being moved. Maxey
But
maybe not
there,
being brought
there
back.
also is talks about MB being traded.
I have not.
I heard of it before.
Where?
Yes.
Where?
To the Knicks.
To the Knicks.
No, come on. Don't
That
go
was
there.
no.
No,
You
no,
might
now you're delusional.
wait, hold on. You might have
Now
seen,
you're delusional.
you might have seen an article where it was like, a bold trade, like
Probably a
maybe a
fake
trade
Twitter
in that.
account.
Was
No,
it Bleacher Report with 2 R's?
No, wasn't Bleacher
Yeah,
Report.
you sent me something. Hey, look at this.
No,
Meanwhile,
it was
some account.
no, it was
Some
it was
fake account.
it was ESPN.
They're not moving Embiid.
that was
No.
just probably a hypothetical
But it
type
could,
of trade.
But they said in the next
That's
couple years,
the rumor.
It could happen.
Talking about years
Oh,
down the
no, I'm
road.
sorry. And Chris Collins from the Herd, he was saying that that would be interesting to do that if they can start rebuilding and get all these picks,
They're not
especially
rebuilding.
teams that do have a lot of picks.
Yeah, it's just a hypothetical though.
I'm saying that could, but don't be
Joel
scared if it
Embiid
does
is too
happen.
high. He is too high of a player for them to get rid of for nothing.
He literally just won MVP.
Yeah, but then it's though, if you get rid of Harden, who else is on that team to help Embiid?
You got Maxey. You got Tobias Harris. You can step up here and there.
There was a team before Harden was there.
Yeah.
And they played well before
But
Harden.
They were making it. They were making it to the
but
playoffs consistently.
Yeah, playoffs, but then they're always first round out. They're always first round out.
That doesn't mean anything. You're still gonna build around Embiid.
Yeah, but then you need better players.
Obviously, the team is good enough to make the playoffs almost every year.
Exactly.
Yeah, but
so don't rebuild. If you're consistently making the playoffs, you just need a couple pieces, maybe
A
one
team
or
like
two.
the Houston Rockets need to rebuild.
Oh, yeah.
Obviously.
Yes.
But my thing is though, go ahead.
I was gonna say something. I lost track.
I saw the hand, so that's why.
I was gonna say something.
That's all right. It'll get back. But yeah, but like the Sixers are always there. They're literally
They're
always
there, but
there.
they never get past the hump, and they this year.
But that's what I'm saying. You don't have to rebuild necessarily. You just
Yeah,
get
but
one or
if you
two
If
players.
you get rid of Harden, though, it's going to be hard to get back to where you were.
See, but, all right, now I know. But see, here's the thing: you could bring in a guy like Kawhi and win a championship.
Right.
The Raptors were able to do it just by bringing in Kawhi.
I mean, Raptors already had a good team to begin with.
Yeah, so
that's what I'm saying.
You add one player, Kawhi definitely.
So do the Sixers.
Yeah.
They have Embiid. They
But
got Harris.
that's what I'm saying.
Yeah,
if you were to trade
but
away
Harris-
Harden for a guy like Paul George, for me, they'd get way further into the
George
playoffs.
should be the guy.
Yeah, but if you're getting rid of God, we just said James Harden. You know, you pretty much just swapped.
So
how is it a swap?
If you're switching James Harden to PG, and you still have the same.
But that's a whole
that's not
different
a complete-
play style.
What's wrong with that?
I just feel like it's the same thing. It's just
No, it's not.
You're just replacing PG with. You're just replacing.
They are two different
No,
players.
yeah, they're two different.
But it don't matter. It's still, it's still the same thing. You're just replacing.
How is it the same thing?
It's not because Harden's
That's like saying
changed his game.
That's like saying replacing and putting Kobe into the FIBA for the redemption team is just putting
it's
Kobe.
Not the same thing.
It's different styles of play for different players.
Yeah, but you think you're gonna get over a hump? I don't think so.
That's like changing the show around. It's gonna be different.
Yeah.
You got different play styles, different way people move the balls.
Some people like to. Some people like you've seen my other shows. Some people like to argue, and some people like to wait and just answer the question.
Exactly.
It's the same as when John's not here.
Oh yeah, it's quiet.
We don't argue as much.
For real?
No, we argue at certain things. Like
So
last week we did. We
I mean,
argued-
they argued last time.
Yeah, we argued last. We argued 2 weeks.
But it's not like
That's-
competitiveness.
Yeah.
Where we're all
We're all
going
arguing
at it.
Yeah,
I'm
it was
in
just me and him, and he was just laughing.
It may be just you and I. It may just be me
It
and
was-
Dave at times.
Yeah,
But when Jonathan's here, he brings a whole different energy, and we're all arguing about something.
Damn. So I'm an instigator, or
Yeah,
I'm
you
just
are an instigator.
an
You're-
idiot with hot
you're-
takes?
You're the James Harden.
No, Jimmy's the idiot with hot takes.
Jimmy's
I'm
the
the
idiot.
Yeah, but I have some hot
crazy.
takes though sometimes.
But yeah, like the Sixers, they have Mac McClung, Maxey, who could play point
Yeah, I
guard if
wouldn't
Harden
say-
was gone.
I wouldn't say it's
Yeah.
a full. You're rebuilding.
That's like, all right, that's like saying the Lakers got rid of Westbrook and they brought in D'Angelo Russell, swapped the player. They played much better when
Completely
D'Angelo Russell
different.
played.
Yeah.
Russell Westbrook is a complete.
Yeah, but D'Angelo Russell was better than.
Yeah, because they have different play styles.
But are you saying that? So you're saying that
One-
Harden's better than PG? Or
No, but
they're the
one-
same.
No,
All right,
no,
it
no.
could benefit both
Let
teams.
me
Yeah.
talk. I got my point now before I forget. One guy is laid back. One guy cares about the game. James Harden, he's making his money, so he don't care.
He'll score for you, yeah.
So
He'll
P-
play.
but-
He'll play. Maybe he'll play drunk. Maybe he'll play hungover. He don't care. He's getting paid.
It's like
but
Jordan.
So
He's showing up.
So you're saying that Harden is the guy in Philly that get everybody.
Paul
up.
George is the guy is the guy you're gonna see in the gym training at 4 a.m. in the morning.
Yes.
James Harden is the guy that's gonna show up at 10 o'clock and just shoot the ball around.
Like some guys
and
have
yeah,
that
he's gonna
some
play
guys,
well.
Some guys have that competitive drive.
Yes,
Not
sir.
not saying that James Harden is lazy,
No.
or that he sucks at basketball, but Paul George is gonna come there at 4 or 5 in the morning with his teammates or without his teammates and work on his game. James Harden, he might have a 30-point game. The next game he might have a 10, 15-point game. Paul George is gonna average about 20 points every single game.
He also changed up his game a lot coming to the Sixers because I feel like maybe he thought he could build that Kobe and Shaq dynamic with him and Embiid because he became more of an assist guy when he went to the Sixers. Like he changed up his game a lot. And don't get me wrong, he was racking up assists and they were getting W's, getting to the playoffs. But I don't know if he should have necessarily done that. He should have just focused on scoring and the assist could be there if it comes to him. Like let the game flow to him.
While put it this way,
Yeah, I don't know.
while James Harden is in the club at night, hanging out with the party goers, Paul George is at your house having dinner with you and your family.
Yeah.
Yeah, you could put it that way too.
But how that? I just wonder how that dynamic would work if he was there with Embiid.
Who, George?
Paul George?
Yeah.
I think it'd be great.
I think it'd be great because you still
I
have
think
point
it'd be
guards.
great
too.
for
But you
him.
think like?
And I don't think they're gonna. I don't think they would bat. Whatever the word you want to call it. Clash.
Banter? Yeah.
Right.
They're not gonna clash.
Right.
Joel could be like, "Hey guys, I wanna go to the gym at 5 o'clock in the morning." Harden could be like, "Oh man, are you kidding me?
I didn't
I'm not
live
gonna
hard.
leave- I'm not gonna leave the club till 4 o'clock. I was banging this girl last night. I don't wanna.
Yeah.
I don't want to wake up early for the
Yeah,
gym."
I feel like
and maybe that's why there's tension in the locker room and they don't get over the hump. So just say, "Oh, we're getting rid of Harden. They're going into a full rebuild."
Well, no, I said
it's
if
just
they got. I'm saying
it's trying to change the culture of the locker room.
I said they got rid of Harden and Embiid, not just Harden.
No.
No, Embiid's not in the.
Think
move.
about, put it this way. Think about, perfect example, Doug's team, Cavaliers. Bunch of young guys, hungry, ready to go. Those guys, you're going to see at the gym all together at 5 a.m. in the morning.
Yeah.
None of them are party goers.
No.
All right. Put one bad egg in there. Or one party guy in there. What's going to happen?
He's gonna
Yeah,
drag
you wanna
somebody.
come? You want to come out? We're going to the club tonight. Next person's going to go. Next person's going to go.
Yeah.
And here I am watching my team lose.
Well, you saw him lose because of Knicks. You knew that.
Different subject.
You knew that. You knew that was coming.
Different subject.
The Cavs are almost there though.
Yeah, they're almost there. But
I feel like both our teams are kind of getting there.
Let's end this right now with the NBA talk.
Yeah.
Because this is going to go on for a while. Let's do a quick commercial break, and then when we come back, NBA second half. I want to do some predictions, trades we want to see, and, must be nice. Something that a team has to do to win that championship.
Gotcha.
Then they'll be like, must be nice. I love saying that all day at work now.
I got the whole warehouse in.
It's year. Are you delusional to say Chicago?
DJ Moore. DJ Moore.
Okay, I'm done.
Okay.
I'm done.
Jim, you see what you made her? You made her walk
I don't
out.
want to hear.
Leftist yes.
This is a guy talking from Woodstock and taking pills. He's worried about being wholesome and natural.
He asked what I wanted to drink,
Yes,
so I
yes.
told him I wanted a Malibu. We were in the casino.
Yes, but
Here's Chef
Hector
Hector
running the show at the Monkey Bar.
Hector made it on the camera. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we are back on the Doug Survival Show, which is brought to you by the Monkey Bar and Grill. Swing on by. We got Dave Mendoza. We got Jonathan Ramirez. We got Jimmy Drust on his phone.
Hello.
And we got the host, as always, of the Doug Survival Show, Doug Survival. What's up? So MLB second half is upon us. Padres play the Phillies tomorrow night in Philadelphia. I may be there. We'll see. Best team so far in the first half, and
Must be nice.
Definitely not Tampa.
Atlanta Braves,
Yes,
baby.
sir.
Atlanta Braves, that we know.
First to 60.
First to 60.
They definitely kicked it up.
Well, Tampa Bay had went on a 7-game losing streak.
Happens. But
Not 7 games.
Let's not talk about Tampa Bay right now.
Why?
Wow.
Hold on.
Why?
Why? You know, the Tampa Bay.
No, because I want to get. I run the show, right?
No, you run their show. It's
Not the
convenient
must
for you.
be nice
It's,
segment.
it's convenient for you when it comes to your team, and it's
So,
like when
no,
you do
let's-
shit.
No, hold on. Let me say this.
Get it, son.
Tampa Bay Rays first in the AL still.
Yeah.
Orioles, I believe it's 2 games behind them.
2 games.
So Orioles are catching back up. Tampa Bay went on a slight skid, 7-game losing streak. A lot of teams go on losing streaks. But taking that losing streak going into the second half can impact that team
Big time.
severely.
Well, we won the last game heading into the All-Star.
Yes.
Doesn't matter. You're on a 7
Doesn't mean anything.
So what does Tampa Bay have to do to have that must be nice feeling in October?
I don't know.
Not lose.
I think
Not even. They have to start again. They got to see it as a fresh new season again.
I think they have to go after a guy like Chris Bryant.
That's a good move.
That is a good move, but I feel like
He could play left and he could play third.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
It's just, to me, it's the second half's going to be a totally new season, especially when Judge comes back to the Yankees. We got the Mets that are playing horribly going in to the second half, which happens every year. They play hot in the first couple beginning of the season,
But they didn't this
as
year.
they start going, they did. They played well.
No, they
were
first quarter of the season, MLB season.
I feel like they were mediocre.
June, they
they were
sucked.
mediocre. I wouldn't say they did.
They were
well.
mediocre.
June they sucked. They went like
7-19.
Yeah.
It's
July.
now the second.
July they're playing better.
I think the second half is just back down for the Mets.
We'll see.
All right, since we are a local area, local metropolitan area, what do the Mets have to do to have that must be nice feeling? And what do the Yankees have to do to have that must be nice feeling? Because I think the Yankees are going to end up missing the playoffs. I think they're no. I'm being. I'm not being biased. I'm being realistic. I'm going to give you good reasons.
Look at that look.
Their pitching is inconsistent. Besides Garrett Cole, you don't know what Carlos Rodon's going to bring in the second half.
I think he's going to be a lot better.
He's coming off of an injury. You don't know what's going to happen to Aaron Judge. You have teams ahead of them.
Judge will be back.
You have Baltimore, who's probably the second best team in the American League, next to the Texas Rangers, who I think will end up collapsing. So what do they have to do? Is it acquiring another pitcher? Is it going after maybe Juan Soto?
I think they have to go after pitchers. Either pitchers
Everyone
or
here
they need a new.
Everyone here thinks I'm a Yankee hater. I'm just talking reality.
I think the Yankees got to move pitching around. Either that or go for new pitching coaches, because it seems like it's a trend. Like you said, Garrett Cole's the only top pitcher on that team. A lot of the other guys are inconsistent. Which, if that's a trend right there, that means that your coaching staff has something wrong with it.
To do it, yeah.
Because you've got 4 out of 5 of your starting rotation.
And they fired their hitting coach and brought in Sean Casey.
Yeah, which we'll see. Should be a little better. I mean, hitting's been down, but I think Judge will be back just in time for a good run. They'll make it through maybe wild card. they're a little far behind. So realistically, you can't say that they're going to take the division. But can they make a run? Of course, anybody can make a run. I think Judge just needs to stay healthy. They need to figure out what's going on with pitching. Pitching is going to be the biggest thing for them. Hitting-wise, the guys are still hitting. The guys are getting on bases. At the end of the day, it's pitching. For other teams in the metro area, it's hard to tell with them. Like the Mets. Offense, you got Verlander and Scherzer. Nobody's showing up.
Do the Mets go out and trade Verlander and Scherzer? Because they're 39 and 40. They're almost 40.
Maybe not for
Cohen said
Scherzer.
nobody's safe. He was like, nobody's safe. He was like, I did not pay all this money to just be mediocre
Mets
this
could
season.
go on a run and make the wild card. They'll probably lose in the wild card.
They need a closer.
But the Mets, Verlander, Scherzer,
Maybe.
What is their ERA right now?
probably 4, 3.
3, I think.
It's got to be somewhere.
The
around.
only one that's playing better is Sega.
Yeah, Sengon's the.
So realistically, where do the Mets go? So what are you gonna do?
Trade
You guys aren't really hitting good. Besides Pete Alonso, is your best hitter.
Alonso's hitting better, and catcher Alvarez hitting pretty good.
Scherzer's at 433.
The Mets been awful since.
And what's Verlander? That was your big money pick.
Since that wild card
3.6.
Since that
That's
walk-off
not
home
bad.
run against the Rays at Citi Field, where you guys tried to embarrass me on
We
social
did
media,
embarrass you.
They looked like shit since then.
Yeah.
Yeah, they've been horrible.
I sat here saying, I think
That's typical Mets team. And I told every single person that Verlander was not going to make a difference. And everybody's like, oh, Verlander, Cy Young winner a year before, came out. He's still pitching amazing. Guy's pitching at 3.6 right now. Rather, what do you have? Like a freaking .89 or whatever.
if the Mets wanted to go on a run, you start at the top.
You can, yeah.
Maybe trade
What do you mean?
Verlander. Maybe trade Verlander.
You start with the top and you fire Buck. Buck's teams always do this.
I don't think Buck's the problem. I think it is our pitching staff.
No, I get that, but every team Buck has managed. Look at the Orioles. They were great. They fell off. They couldn't win the big game. They couldn't win the big series.
Listen, on paper, the Mets should be top of their division.
But you can't really blame the Mets.
Scherzer, Verlander, Alonso.
You can't really blame the
Lindor.
Mets. You
Yeah,
can't
Lindor.
really blame the Mets. Atlanta's playing great baseball.
Yeah.
Philly's playing well.
Philly dropped off a little
Yeah,
bit.
you
though.
can blame the Mets, but when Atlanta Braves have won 60 games, that's
Yeah,
why.
yeah, but that's
why they're out 20 plus.
You're talking about a team that went out to get Verlander, one of the best pitcher last season. All right, you got Scherzer, a guy that everybody was big and high on.
Yes, but
you got Pete Alonso over there. You got Francisco Lindor over there.
So fire the manager. What else you gonna do?
I mean, that's all you could do at this moment.
Or maybe just trade Verlander.
Hey, it worked for the Phillies last year.
Trade Verlander and a couple
traded-
batters.
I'm sorry. At the end of the
Phillies
day,
traded away. If they fired Girardi,
the only way you're getting rid of Verlander is by taking some of his pay and then giving him away to another team. The contract that the Mets gave him was ridiculous. And I even said it when they signed him. That contract was ridiculous. That the amount of money they gave him at the end of the day, he was not worth that. Yes, he had a great year before.
but he's late 30s.
Yes, he's way too old for this to be getting paid that high, higher than all these other pitchers. Okay, a guy like Shohei Ohtani, okay, deserves every bit. Guy's still young.
A guy like Shane McClanahan deserves every bit.
Deserves every bit. Young guy.
A guy like Garrett Cole deserves it.
Yeah, Garrett Cole.
And Garrett Cole's up there.
He's still
But he's
pitching
still
fine.
pitching great.
Well, I'm not paying a student to be. Well, he's what, 40?
Yeah, I wouldn't have paid him
he
that
had
much.
he had a great season off of Tommy John surgery. Okay, big whoop.
On a good Houston team.
But he pitched a lot. And I'm sorry, a guy that comes off Tommy John surgery, what he did was amazing. But over time, it's going to catch up to you.
Oh, yeah, of course.
And for them to pay him what they
Jacob
paid him was
deGrom.
ridiculous.
I got a hot take though. He's gonna turn it around.
Who?
Verlander.
No, he won't. Not on the Mets team. The only problem is, I'm going to say this.
Hold me to this right now, because they're going to pick up a closer, and when they do, that's going to help them out a lot.
It's at the 103 mark.
Yeah, hold me to this right now, bro.
Mark.
Verlander, he's gonna make.
What is happening? Wait, hold on. Now you're getting off a track. The Mets are going to get a closer, and that's going to be good for Verlander.
It is though, because
that's one pitcher.
Because
look at the Yankees; they're the same way. Garrett Cole is one pitcher.
Yes, but just getting a good closer, it helps morale. It gets you wins.
I'm sorry, they're too far behind right now.
And all the Mets will do is get for a playoff spot. That's it.
Yeah, but as long as you turn it around, that's what I'm saying. He's gonna turn it around though. He's gonna pick it up. How
many years did he sign?
3 years.
They overpaid him for 3 years.
No. Well, yeah, I believe they overpaid him. For his age, yeah.
They overpaid for
him. Yeah, but
and it's a trend with the Mets. I'm sorry, it's a trend. They pay all these players so much for no reason. They're still paying players. We went through the list of players that they were paying that aren't on that team anymore. There was like 7 guys.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, they're still paying the Grom. They're still paying freaking.
They're paying Cano.
I mean, that's what happens when you're in a high market. You got billionaire owns the team.
They're paying too. They overpay on all their players.
But it's just the market. It's just how New York is.
It's not the market,
no, it's
though.
Not.
You telling me New York doesn't do the same thing?
Perfect example.
They have a couple players where they overpay. It's the same thing.
Who?
Stanton is a big one, dude.
Stanton produces though.
Hold on.
Get out of here. Stanton is trash.
That was not a contract though.
Doesn't matter.
And they brought that contract over.
It was a Miami Marlin contract.
Doesn't matter. They took it.
But it was a Miami Marlin contract.
But
they traded for him. And
he produced when he was over there.
They traded for him.
But you know what you're getting. You know what you're getting with the player. Doesn't matter. When you trade for a player, we're getting this contract.
He was playing well. He still plays well.
He is trash, bro.
But the Yankees didn't pay for him. They gave up top prospects for the guy.
Doesn't matter. He's trash. Why are you taking that contract? You're still paying in a sense. You still got to pay him.
The Yankees.
The guy still hits home runs.
Just like the
guy
Mets.
Still goes out there and produces.
The only point I'm trying to prove is New York. You're paying an insane amount of money for players that you shouldn't be paying. It's the same thing. It's the same thing. That's all I'm trying to prove. It's in New York. It's how New York is.
When was the last time the Yankees signed a big name free agent besides Garrett Cole?
Dave, you should know that.
Last time they what?
They signed a big name free agent besides Garrett Cole.
That wasn't on the Yankees?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm not sure.
Proves my point.
But they do overpay though, from time to time.
But they're not overpaying.
If they overpay,
the biggest contract they have done so far is Judge's contract.
If the Yankees overpay, Bryce Harper would have been a Yankee. They would have gotten every big name free agent.
But you can overpay for a player. It doesn't have to be millions and millions of dollars. If you pay $10 million for a guy who's not going to produce, you're overpaying.
It wasn't even their contract to Stanton. Stanton signed a 13-year contract.
The only point I'm trying to prove is you still pay a lot for guys who don't produce the amount of money you're paying them.
He produces.
No, he does not.
He does
bro.
produce.
Does?
No, he does not, bro. In the past few seasons, he should have been doing a lot more.
Like what?
He should have been winning a lot more, and he should
because of one player.
And also he's injured frequently.
How many times he's landed on an IR this year? IL.
Like the past few seasons in general, I'm saying that he's been there.
Well, I wouldn't say the Yankees overpaid for Stanton.
Yeah, they did.
He didn't say Yankees. He said
they
all New York.
traded
He
for
said
the
all
guy.
New York teams.
They traded for the guy.
But my whole point is just New York teams in general.
Hold on, but you
could
can
be
say-
paying $10 million for a player. Doesn't mean that doesn't look like a lot. But if he's not producing,
But
what
that,
he's supposed to, you're overpaying.
hold on. Because at the end of the day, you can name one person on the Yankees, Giancarlo Stanton. But we can name 7 players on that were on the Mets that are still getting paid by the Mets.
Because this past season, the owner just went on a crazy run this past season. So that's cool.
It's not
But
season.
Yes, it is. Let me look at because he went on a crazy run. He got Verlander. He paid a same amount of money for Lindor. He tried to buy wins.
Lindor was already on the team already.
Yeah, but you gave him new contracts and whatnot.
That was last year.
Yeah, but still, you're paying them. You're paying them a certain amount of money.
Last year he signed the
That's
big
recent.
contract.
Yankees over time, they do it. I'm just saying in general, is in New York. It's New York.
Who? Name other players though.
I'm gonna look it up, and I'm gonna look up players who got paid, even if it's 10 million. I don't care even if it's 10 million. And if they don't produce, that's overpaid right there.
Not guys in the system. Free agent.
That's cool. That's cool.
Let's go. Robinson Cano, 20.25
But then you
million.
can't go by that.
James McCann, 11 million. Eduardo Escobar, 9.1 million. Chris Flexen, 4 million.
You can't
Darren
go by
Ruff,
that.
3 million. Bobby Bonilla, 1.2 million.
And
Tony
what-
Hunter. These guys aren't on the Mets anymore, but you're still paying them.
Just look at the Yankees and see.
They're still getting paid.
This is what happens
Robinson
to
Cano is getting
Jonathan.
paid $20 million from the Mets, and he's not even on the team.
I just want to say this, Jonathan. Welcome back.
Yeah, I know.
How are you paying a guy $20 million and he's not on your team?
Oh crap! Let me look at this list real quick. Phil Hughes on the Yankees. Phil Hughes, Curtis Granderson, Mark Teixeira, Alex Rodriguez.
Great players.
Doesn't matter. You overpaid for
Curtis
those players.
Granderson when he was over there played amazing.
You overpaid.
Mark Teixeira played amazing when he was over there.
Overpaid. Those players played amazing for the Mets, dude. You can say the same thing.
I love Cano, but he
Cano did not play good at all for the Mets.
You can say the same thing about
They
most of those
took
players.
the Yankees leftovers, and then they were like, well,
Granderson
we got to
played.
pay him.
Granderson is the one I would say. Granderson did
Cano
play
got
great for the Mets.
suspended
Yo.
Curtis Granderson played
Okay,
well.
I could keep going down the list for Yankees. The same thing. I'm just trying to prove a point. It's New York market. Keigawa.
How much did they get paid, though? How much did they get paid?
26 million for Keigawa as a pitcher. This is just pitchers, mind you. This is 10 pitchers. Exactly, my guy. Exactly.
Damn.
Welcome back, Jonathan.
Yo, Hideki Irabu, 12 million. Who is that, bro? Jared Wright. How much did they pay him? 21 million contract in 2004 with a 5.
I don't care about 2004.
Doesn't matter. With a 5.2.
That was when George Steinbrenner ran the team.
Doesn't matter. I'm trying to
I
prove a
didn't say
point.
it, but
In
it's
New
still- they're
York,
still getting paid.
in
He's
New
saying they're
York,
still getting paid.
it's New York market. They overpay
let me
for
see.
players. 21 million for a guy who gave you a 5.29 ERA. Jose Contreras. I could go down the list, bro. It's the same thing. It's the same thing. That's all I'm trying to.
Look at
That's the
David.
only point I'm trying to prove.
Guys,
Doesn't
Justin
matter.
Verlander.
Doesn't matter.
Come on.
It's the same. It's the point I'm trying to prove is
43
is New
million for
York.
Justin Verlander. 43.
26 for a guy you didn't even start.
Who?
That Igawa. I can't
Bobby
even pronounce his
Bonilla.
name.
1.3 every freaking year for the next 50 years.
It's the same thing for the Yankees,
But
Dave.
how many years did they pay him for?
I don't know. I didn't look into it, but you're still paying the whole point is in New York market. It's just how New York is. They overpay for players in general throughout the past 20 years. They overpay. That's the only point that I'm trying to prove.
Man, we should make some fucking popcorn in this bitch.
That's the only point that was
Yo,
my
what the
whole
fuck
point. They
You sure
overpay.
you sure you want to resign?
I don't know, bro. I like
Said, I'll fucking-
I like my position as a guest.
Yeah, no, just tell Dave's wife to watch the kids and just that's it.
Bro, the point is that the Mets overplaying
Yes,
for players
they-
that they know
They did overpay.
are going to play horribly.
I agree with you, but my whole point was I don't know.
Yankees
I
probably
don't know.
play prospects coming up.
I don't know about that they know it was going to play horribly because these players are proven.
Yeah, you don't know at the beginning of the year how you're.
But
gonna play.
they did overpay. They paid this billionaire.
they're all-
This billionaire comes in and just like, you know what? I have the money, so I'm gonna just
Yeah, because when you're
unload.
going into a new season, you're going off what last season brought.
And I even had my doubts with that. Like you can't buy wins. The only in the only sport that I've seen that happen was with Barcelona in soccer, and then with the Rams in football. In American football with the Rams when they made it to Super Bowl, they didn't even win that year. I mean, they won.
They won.
They won, but that year they went, they lost to the Pats. That where they had all that crazy Pro Bowl type team.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. So they made it to Super Bowl, yeah, but they didn't win that year.
Well, also when they had the team when they the year after they won the Super Bowl when they played the Patriots. That's maybe the Patriots, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Gonna say when they played the Patriots, still the same team. It's just
It doesn't always work out when you try to buy. When you try to buy,
also,
team,
Kurt
buy
Warner
wins.
Kurt Warner went fucking crazy that year, though. Imagine that story. Kurt Warner, arguably a great quarterback,
Yeah.
freaking bagging groceries.
And what's crazy?
bag of groceries, and then got an XFL, got enough recognition to come in there and go to the Rams and be the starter and to go win a Super Bowl that season.
And what's crazy is that Steve Cohen, he when he first came out to the Mets a couple years ago, he was like, yo, I'm a big Mets fan. I follow baseball, this and that. So I would think that, okay, you have the money to spend, but if you're a big like a baseball junkie, I would hope that you get players that you think are going to complement each other well, not just proven players that you think, oh, you're good, like, and try to get an all-star type of team.
Following baseball and knowing baseball are two different things.
Man.
That's
it
the
really,
thing.
it really,
He can follow baseball
really is.
and know but like if you really know baseball, like a lot of those old heads do.
By the way, if you got this fucking list off Bleacher Report, this is the worst list ever.
Doesn't matter. These are
Curtis
players.
Granderson got paid $15 million, average to 232 average, 43 home runs, and 103 RBIs.
There's still a list.
And a
You
2012
overpaid.
fucking season.
I can name the stats. Then
Mark
name
Teixeira.
name the stats of the players that you named for the Mets. Then please.
They've got Alex Rodriguez on this list. Come on.
Hold on.
Come on, Sway.
Hold on though. So name the stats, or name the stats of the guys that you named for the Mets. Then it could be comparable, and if not, all right, whatever. But you're still overpaying for players though. Did they win that season that they played? That they paid for Curtis Granderson?
I think he has one chip. I think he has
One.
one chip. I think he does.
No, they went to the World Series in 15 but lost.
Oh,
Awesome.
the Yankees? No,
Awesome.
the before then now.
No, he didn't win.
That's the whole point. Is just like, yeah, these guys, they could be good or whatever, but you're overpaying. That's how New York is. LA is the same way. You overpay for guys because you have the money to blow. So it's like whatever. Sometimes the owners they just want to be like, you know what? I don't want another team to match my offer, so I'm gonna offer you something they can't match.
Yeah, and then he's gonna go for it, of course.
Yeah.
You'll be stupid if you don't.
At the end of the day, it's like Dougie said. Get rid of the coach.
I mean,
You
yeah.
mean the manager?
The manager.
Yeah, the manager.
At the end of the day, you got Scherzer, Verlander, Lindor, Alonso. Those names alone, you should be playing way better than you are now.
Yeah.
So it does. It starts from the top.
Yeah, like I said, Sego's playing pretty good too. He's playing like, and this is what it's like second year. I don't know how long he's been in the league for.
What's his ERA right now, though?
It's like
3 something.
It's like 3 something.
It's an average.
Yeah, it's average for him because I don't think he played in. I think he played in Japan, and I think he hasn't really played in the.
Sega played that one game good.
Oh, the one we went to. No, even the next game he played really good.
Yeah, but then he started becoming inconsistent.
Yeah, but also it goes down your morale when your team's not playing good, so you're going to be down as well. Even that game we went to, the Mets are actually playing very well going into that Tampa game. They're on like a 4 or 5 winning streak.
He averages above almost a 3.5 ERA every game.
So was it like a 2 point something or?
He's at 3.31.
That's not bad
ERA.
at all though. That's for him. It's
7 wins, 5 losses.
7.5's not bad though.
Yeah, but you're banking all your stuff on now Senga at this moment.
Yeah, because other
from how you're talking is Senga's your best pitcher,
and which
shouldn't be.
No,
who's their 4 and 5?
It's Davidson, not David, Peterson, and something with a C. Cookies.
Carrasco.
Yeah, Carrasco.
That's crazy.
That's his nickname though. Is Cookies.
But this is to my point. You need closers. You need better relievers, man.
Not if Verlander can.
Well,
not if Verlander and Scherzer don't pitch
trade
like aces.
those two. And
Scherzer gave up 5 runs his last game.
Your aces aren't performing like aces, so what does a closer have to do with it?
Scherzer has a 4.31 ERA on the season. He's 8-3.
He's 8-3.
Yeah, but he's given up over 4 runs a game.
Yeah.
Like they lost to the Padres 6-2, and he gave up 4 of those runs.
Mm-hmm.
Closer ain't helping that.
Yeah, I watched that game.
When they played Peterson, gave up 3 runs to the Padres.
But what's his record though?
Who? Scherzer's 8-3.
Yeah, but how is a closer going to help that?
So cold.
They lost to the Padres 6-2.
Doesn't matter.
And he gave up 4 of the runs.
My guy, he's 8-3. I don't give a fuck if your ERA is 5.
have 16 games played?
You're 8-3 though, isn't that? Like, I don't know.
Doesn't mean anything. First of all, the team's not hitting well, and when they are hitting well, the pitchers aren't pitching well.
It's give or take.
Yeah, it's 50-50 with that. But they need better closers.
What does that have to do? If you're not in the ninth inning to close it, it's not going to make a difference.
It helps. Because look, he's 8-3, even giving up 4 runs.
Hold on, let me go back.
So when he's giving up runs, the batters come in, you know, they say, we gotta put on. We gotta get some runs in.
Put on.
See what happens when Jonathan's on?
Chaos. Chaos and disarray.
He's 8-3 with a 4.31 ERA.
That's crazy, though. That record is crazy with that ERA.
Which means that the hitters were giving him his wins.
Yeah. That's what it is.
Yeah,
that's what it is.
Yeah, especially because if Lonzo's hitting like he's been hitting, and then the others follow suit.
Let's go to Verlander.
He's 3.
He's got a 3.6 ERA. He's 3-4 in the win-loss column. 3-4.
So he's got to do better.
He's got 57 strikes on the season. Scherzer has 101 or 100.
Jesus Christ.
57 strikes.
Damn.
I mean, Scherzer's a beast. He's an animal.
We pay this much for this fucking
Let's
this
go
guy?
to Senga. Let's find Senga.
We were just looking at 3 point. You said
He also hasn't played the same amount of games. If he's
Who?
3-4 and
Oh yeah, he kind of he was out for the first month or so.
Senga's got a 3.31 ERA, 113 Ks, and he's 7-5.
he's also played a lot more games.
Yeah, because don't forget.
So he's not as good.
He was out.
So he's not as good as
He was out for
Verlander.
that
He's
first-
doing
16 games.
He was out for that first month.
He's doing about just the same as Verlander almost. Maybe like 10 strikeouts more if you average, because he played almost double.
Yeah, because he played
not double, but he played more
for that
games.
First month and a half.
Yeah.
So
he played 16 games. So I think the average is about 16 games.
And Verlander only
had
played 7.
12 games played.
Oh, he played 12.
12 games on the season. He started a game.
You said his record was 3-4.
He's 3-4.
yeah, but don't forget when they
Yeah.
when both it's a deadlock.
Yeah.
42 million.
Yeah, that's
You
they both
overpaid
get the
for
win
that,
for
man,
that.
bro.
$42 million a year.
Yeah, you overpaid for that, man. I don't know what you're doing, Steve, but you can't buy wins, bro. You cannot.
Well, I thought they just seen a closer.
They do. Yo, and they're not gonna give up Verlander because then he's gonna make him. I mean, he came on and he said, like, he put everybody on notice. He's like, no one on this team is safe. I would trade anybody if it means getting us more wins. He said that publicly, bro.
But no one's gonna want Verlander.
No.
Nobody's gonna want. It's not that nobody wants Verlander. Nobody wants the contract that Verlander.
Yeah, nobody's gonna want that contract. That's crazy.
Unless the Mets say, we'll take $20 million off the bat, and we'll pay for it.
Yeah, then I take over.
Which is
Shohei.
how they get in these situations of paying players that aren't on the team anymore.
Yeah. I thought the Angels are ready to trade Shohei. They're ready.
No, they're not ready. Shohei is the guy that they want to build around.
Yeah, he's carrying them
but they've
right
been
now.
saying no too, and I was
Why would any team ever want to get rid of a player that can pitch and hit at the same time?
They're not trading him.
We went through this.
They are a 1 in a million.
Yeah, 1 million player.
Yo, that's a generation. Yeah, it's a generational player.
It's like the Yankees getting rid of DJ LeMahieu. The guy's a utility guy. He can play almost every position. How many guys can actually play every position?
No, I get it.
And produce.
It's like Tampa getting rid of Yandy Diaz
Mhm.
or a Rosarena.
Yeah, I get it. That's what they've been saying. It's what other reporters been saying that they're saying that
Reporters are pushing for them to trade it,
But they also-
because at the end of the day, look at their record, look where they're at,
Yeah.
and they can. And he's high value. It's the same thing as you're playing fantasy, any fantasy sport. You've got a player that's high value, but if you can get 3 to 4 other players for that high value player, it can make your team better.
Right.
And that's why reporters and everybody push for it.
Right.
Doesn't mean it's the smartest move at the end of the day. But if I'm a reporter and I'm sitting here, or I'm an Angels fan, and I'm sitting here, and I'm like, well, Shohei Ohtani, maybe we can get 3 players from the Yankees.
Yeah.
and we'll give up one player.
Yeah.
Maybe we can get Judge, Stanton, and somebody else.
Well, I ain't gonna Judge. Maybe Stanton, but not Judge. But
I'm saying,
Yeah.
for one player, okay, the value's high for him.
Yeah.
Doesn't mean it's the smartest move at the end of the day.
but
Just because the media pushes for it doesn't mean.
yeah, but I was
the
here.
team wants to do it.
No, the team was saying that they.
It's like our show, for example.
But hold on, because every team says that. Every team could be like, well, you can send an offer.
Yeah.
We're taking offers. Like we're looking at offers. Doesn't mean that they're actually shopping him.
That's how the Jets manager is, Joe.
Yeah.
He says if the phone's ringing, I'm always gonna pick up the phone. So that's how the notice to the players, like, don't feel bad.
Something intriguing may come across their way where they'd be like, matter of fact, maybe we should give up Shohei. If they're offering this, we'll give him away. But at the end of the day, it doesn't mean that they're shopping him around. It doesn't mean that they're actively calling other teams. Hey, what are you going to give me for
Well,
Shohei?
they're not going to call
what are you
up.
gonna call me for?
They're not going to call up. The other team's going to call that.
Exactly.
They don't need to.
But it's back to my point with my show, because I like to compare my show to.
he likes to toot his own horn. Go ahead.
No, like, look at the show we put together. Before the other show, there wasn't really arguments.
Right.
Well,
we changed it around.
Change the dynamic.
We're free agents. That's why we're free agents.
But my point
Dave
is,
came along, then Jonathan was a package deal, and I just came out of nowhere.
my point is, you're not going to get rid of what's best for you.
Right.
Well, apparently he's leaving, so I mean.
Yeah, who said that?
You did.
If you're the Angels, you're not going to get.
We have messages.
If you're the Angels,
We have messages.
If you're the Angels, you're not going to get rid of Otani.
No, you're building around him at the end of the day.
Yeah, but they are. I hear they are hearing offers. That's
Everybody's hearing offers
Yeah.
for anybody.
Yeah. But
Mets are probably listening to offers for Verlander.
Oh yeah, absolutely. Nobody's gonna take it. Nobody's gonna take that. That's
You can't say nobody's going to take it.
Yeah, but that's a headache waiting to happen. We all know that.
The way he's pitching right now, people are going to think twice about it.
Yeah, but we'll see the second half of the season. We'll see.
Hopefully he turns it around for them.
Yeah, maybe the whole pitch staff turns it around. We'll see.
You looked at your phone. You got to go, or
No, I was just checking to see if any sports news came up. For some reason, always some sports news comes up when we're on
the
the
only
show.
thing that came up today was, I know you're probably happy.
Oh yeah, Williams.
Quinn Williams signed a 4-year
Yes,
contract.
sir.
He's
Wait,
getting
who?
Quinton Williams.
Quinlan.
Quinton.
I thought his name was Quinnen.
Yeah,
Q.
Quinnen.
Let's say Q.
Quinnen.
All right, Q.
He signed.
Q?
Yeah, shut up. He's getting 60. He's getting.
We'll just go Williams. Williams signed 4 years, right?
Yeah, 66 guaranteed.
Yeah, so I think he's a 4-year extension
No one
or
cares
something
about
like
the
that.
Jets. Let's be real. No one cares about the Jets.
Must
they're
be
gonna-
nice.
You will.
That's surprising.
You will in December.
I'm ready for
December?
some. I'm ready for some hot takes.
You will in December, son.
I got a hot take.
You'll see in
up.
October when they play your ass and beat you.
Let's go. Yeah, let's hear some hot takes.
I got some hot takes.
Let's do a quick commercial.
Yeah, let's do a commercial break, and then we'll come back and do some hot takes.
Are you delusional to say Chicago?
DJ Moore. DJ Moore.
Okay, I'm done.
Okay.
I'm done.
Jim, you see what you made her do? You made her walk
I don't
out.
want to hear.
Left this gas.
This is a guy talking from Woodstock and taking pills. He's worried about being wholesome and natural.
He asked what I wanted to drink,
Yes,
so I
yes.
told him I wanted a Malibu. We were in the casino.
Yes, but
Here's Chef
Hector
Depper.
running the show at the Monkey Bar.
Hector made it on the camera. Most hated man on Hell's Kitchen. Gabriel hates you.
One of. I would say one of.
He's like. Oh wait, hold on. He was dreaming about that cruising that girl, right? That's why he was listening to an EDM, thinking about the girl on the cruise, the one who got away.
Got away. All right.
First round picks.
Yo, Jimmy. Hold on, Jimmy. Dap it up real quick. You just made my point. Dap it up real quick.
But he's definitely not what the trouble he's gonna have.
But that's not the point we're making.
It was only you. You just said it.
Flat receiver.
You just made my point. You just said
How
it.
I make your point?
You just said it. You just said it that we said before. His only option.
Season was incredible. We got a playoff.
So that's all that matters to you?
That's how.
Wait, hold on.
That's how Jets
hold on.
fans are
So,
right
but
now,
that's
though.
what matters to you. Just like Rodgers, I wish I could win another MVP.
Going for the Super Bowl.
Heck,
That little.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, we are back on the Doug Saravo Show, which is brought to you by the Monkey Bar and Grill. Swing on by. This guy. Oh, where's your hockey stick?
I don't know what you did with it.
He hit it.
You hit it on me.
I just realized I must.
Yeah, why do you think I don't have my stick?
I must have put it away.
Yeah,
It
bullshit.
was dangerous.
Yeah, it was dangerous.
No, I had more
So,
room.
we got about a half hour left. We'll probably end this at 20 minutes. Hot take time. What we got?
I got a hot take, all right, from somebody at work, Daniel. He brought up a point. Would the MLB better if they let players take steroids?
No.
Wait,
Hold on.
Think about this.
He said baseball was more exciting when guys were crushing balls out of the park, such as Barry Bonds and
McGuire.
Canseco.
That's a huge disadvantage.
Still,
No,
made
it's
it
a
exciting for people to
Then,
watch.
then you're gonna hear a lot of shit on news of this
Yeah, but
baseball
then
player.
I gotta take steroids because you have an advantage over me? No.
But also,
But also, you might be taking steroids, but it makes even the guys that like Judge that can do it on a regular look even better at the end of the day.
No, let's change the subject.
Yeah, but you're also gonna have where
You don't think so?
you're also gonna have
You weren't entertained at all during the Barry Bonds, not when you didn't know that they were taking steroids.
Sammy Sosa,
Barry Bonds,
also
all these guys. It did not entertain you at all.
We also
to watch these guys hit balls out of the park, out of the stadium.
Dave.
Yes, but
Dave.
Dave. No, entertainment. Yes, but no.
Or even pitching wise, like Roger Clemens.
When they freaking were.
No, they're not in
they
the
were
Hall of
hitting
Fame for
and
a
stuff.
reason. We're not even going to
We
go
weren't
there.
even born when that
Next
shit
hot
happened. We
take.
couldn't watch it.
Next hot take.
This hot take is so hot that Dougie doesn't even want to talk
Next hot
about it.
take.
Look at that.
Yeah.
Damn.
Change the subject. Let's
No,
go.
well, do you want to hear on the news that somebody, like a baseball player, bashed somebody's heads in because he roid rage?
That was a point that I had
Change
made
the
to him.
subject.
I said I was like,
Change the subject. Change the subject.
Yo, this is spicy.
You see what I mean?
Yo,
It's a hot take.
Hold on, real quick though. But you got to think about it. What if it's controlled? What if it's controlled?
It can never be controlled.
Yes,
It can be
doctors.
controlled.
It can
be, but it's never gonna be because people.
I said it.
No,
I
with
said
doctors.
People will abuse it though.
So I said this. Hold on. I
still
said
cheating.
this. I said the biggest issue with that is that what if a player's taking steroids?
It's cheating.
Right? No, not even that. Not even the whole cheating, this and that. What if he's taking steroids, he's at bat, and he has an aneurysm or something at bat that affects him because of the steroids that he's
So he
taking,
dies
and
right
he dies
there?
right there on the field.
Right.
Sue him.
Well, no, it's.
Oh, you were saying
it's also-
waivers.
Yeah, but
You could sue the game, or
yeah,
someone could sue.
But
him.
also, if it's
No, because it's allowed.
It's regulated, so
if
you
it's allowed, and
so you'll sign
dies,
contracts. So you'll sign contracts.
No, sue the doctor that gave it to
Yeah,
him.
but then if that
Why?
happens, they're gonna immediately
The guy's
ban that
dead.
shit again.
Yeah.
That's up to the player to take it. What happens
Right.
if he's taking more than what the doctor's prescribing?
That's also on him, but it's also on the team because they can regulate and check that.
Different
shit.
subject. Change the subject.
They can regulate and check that.
Yeah, hot take.
Hot take. Okay.
That was good. That was good.
That was good. That was good.
Yeah, man.
That was good.
Hey, let me tell you something, because let's say guys like Verlander pushing 40s or whatever.
Yeah.
You take some TRT, that topical cream, put it on there, because you know.
That's not steroids.
But that's still you get an advantage.
matter. Don't
You still
matter.
get an advantage.
So I guess
He
alright.
can't use that right now. That's not regulated in the league.
No. Come on. We're not going there.
Must be nice.
Because
We're
just
not
using,
going
just let's say
No, we're
using
not
the
going
TRT, he's getting more energy. He's getting more like. So.
Disadvantage. It won't count.
That's
Asterisk, all
not a
that
hot
nonsense. No.
take, but
We're not going
did you
there.
guys see on the Reds the hitter? He had the device on the end of his bat where it tracks your hitting. It tracks.
I want to say this.
Everything.
A lot of the guys now that are batting are batting below 300. So to allow,
All right. Good pitching.
no,
Good pitching.
It's
No.
faster pitch, so it's faster
good
pace.
pitching. Come on.
It's just faster pace.
We're
now.
not going to make fools of ourselves, all right?
I mean,
It's good pitching.
the whole point is that baseball was more entertaining.
Okay. And basketball was more entertaining when they didn't call everything. Same shit.
Same with football too.
So should basketball implement the EuroLeague rules?
No.
Why not?
Because it's a different league. Different game, different sport.
And what is one of the biggest shows that they put? FIBA, the Olympics.
But it's the NBA.
So the NBA is a lot softer.
Correct.
Shouldn't they toughen up? Because that's how our old NBA used to be, when it was more exciting.
But it's a whole different game now. Different rules.
Yeah, but at the end of the day, it was more exciting watching the game back in the day than it was today.
Especially when you slam dunk on someone's
I don't know.
face.
I don't know how EuroLeague's rules would translate into NBA
What does
anyway.
that have to do with it?
It's the point of that nowadays people are losing interest in these games.
Yeah.
All
With
right.
NBA season, with NBA for sure, people.
Why
are
do you
losing
think they have
interest.
to put an NBA Cup in the NBA in-season tournament?
They see ratings dipping.
Because the game is not aggressive anymore.
Yeah.
The game is the competition is not there anymore.
Because we live in participation trophy culture. Everyone gets a trophy.
That's true.
The NBA has become too liberal. You're going to see hockey give a in-league tournament. You're going to see baseball give an in-league tournament.
Because it's getting softer.
No.
Let's toughen it up a little more.
They want to see more of a competitive. They
I
want to
think
see
hockey-
players
hockey can't really
compete.
toughen up anymore because you are.
Yeah, but
it's already tough
hockey's
enough.
an exclusion of this.
Yeah.
Hockey guys are fighting on the floor.
Oh yeah, they beat the shit out of each other.
Back in the day, in the NBA, guys were pushing elbows on each other. You do that nowadays, that's a foul right away.
Charles
So
Barkley
blame
and
the
freaking.
commissioner. Blame the commissioner for putting the rules in.
Well, that's why he gets booed every time he hits the stage.
Well, that you didn't know.
Like,
That's
you
that's
guys are
Goodell.
making all these
Yeah,
rules.
that's
It's like,
Goodell.
what-
Goodell gets
both of them.
I think more Goodell that gets booed than freaking the other
Both
guy.
of them.
I think Goodell more. Nobody really like. I don't know why. Nobody really likes Goodell.
All right, everybody knows why.
Yeah, everybody knows why. But
What was your hot take?
oh, I guess we're done with the whole other thing. I'm guessing.
Yeah. What was your hot take?
All right. So you know how we always stress on Johnson. Aaron Rodgers is a selfish player.
Correct.
Yeah.
You know, so don't we all think that Michael Jordan was a selfish player?
How so?
How?
So in the docuseries that they did a year or two ago,
The Last Dance.
The Last Dance, it was supposed to be more portrayed about the team. But 90% of that was all portrayed to Michael Jordan because they had to go okay.
Because he brought championships to that team?
But Scottie Pippen didn't bring championships. Dennis Rodman didn't bring championships. It's a team.
Yeah,
not
but that
just
team
on
didn't,
him.
that team didn't start winning championships until Michael Jordan got over there.
Well, it's the same with Dennis Rodman. Dennis Rodman came in and he replaced the other center that was there.
They were
He
winning
rebounded.
championships before Dennis Rodman. How does that even make sense?
But just be back to my
I'm
point.
staying out of this one.
Yeah,
Nah,
that's
this
fine.
one's dicey, bro.
Yeah,
I'm staying
but
out
when
of
it did
this.
Last
This is
Dance,
spicy, bro.
Jordan had to okay everything, and they told him they told him you have to put everything about me. That's what he said to him, and he got paid $10 million. You know how much the rest of the players got paid
For what? For that documentary?
for that documentary?
Name your sources.
Who was it about?
It was about the Bulls team, their last dance.
And who was the person that came onto that team?
No, it was their last championship.
No, it was leading up to that. The whole
No,
series
no,
was
that-
about
no, that whole-
the Bulls leading up to their last dance.
No, it was but the last part was about the whole Last Dance. That last episode they did, he got paid $10 million. All of them got paid nothing.
And he probably funded the whole documentary.
No, he didn't. He told him you had to pay me $10 million. Told him straight out, you got to pay me $10 million.
Now that's true.
No, but that's not off of based of one.
Yeah, but that
hold on.
documentary was
That's
all
not-
about Jordan. It wasn't about the Chicago Bulls.
And it should have been about the Bulls. It should have been about the Bulls. It was the last.
Who made that team?
It's a team.
It was a
sport.
good team all
It was a
around.
good team.
It was.
Yo,
But,
wait, if you
Jordan,
take-
who would everybody talk
Hold
about
on,
in that
hold
era?
on. Jordan wasn't
Who
the
would
only
everybody
guy.
talk about in that
Jordan
era?
If you
wasn't the only
take out,
guy.
if you take out Scotty, David said,
Steve Kerr didn't mean
Hold on.
shit to that team.
it's,
But that team became what it was when Jordan came onto that team. That team became the spotlight.
That's debatable.
When Jordan came onto that. No, it's not debatable because
Pippen?
Jordan was the number one pick.
Pippen?
listen.
Yes,
You're acting like they had no
But
one.
I'm
You're
not
acting like
saying
you had
that.
no
I'm
one.
saying that team, that spotlight, went onto that Bulls team because Jordan got drafted by the Bulls.
I'll give you that.
Yes, but you're
Nobody was looking at that Bulls team.
You're acting like Steve Kerr didn't exist. Scott
They
Pippen
even
wasn't
hold on.
existing.
They even asked Steve Kerr on the show, the network. They asked him if you weren't on that team, Would MJ win championships?
No.
He said no.
No.
He said no.
No.
Yeah, but you're asking Steve Kerr.
No, not Steve Kerr. Scottie Pippen. I mean, I'm sorry.
It's a
Excuse
team
me.
sport.
Scottie Pippen.
Okay.
Scottie Pippen was.
We can't even bring up Scottie Pippen at the moment because of
Why?
the fact that him and Michael Jordan don't even get along, and Michael Jordan's son is dating his ex-wife.
Well, they were fine.
But still, when you
But they were fine before the documentary series, and then whenever they came out, it was
No, they weren't. They always
were,
had-
no, they
No,
were
no,
fine.
no,
No,
they
they
were fine.
always
No.
had hostility towards
But
each
they
other.
were fine before then until the documentary series came out.
No, they
and
were
he
not.
was pissed. Yes.
No,
They were not going out eating dinner together.
Nah,
No, but they were cool at that time.
No, they
No,
weren't.
they were not. They were not talking to each other.
Nah, they weren't.
Because Scottie didn't go on Twitter.
What made it worse was Michael Jordan's son that started dating Larsa Pippen,
'cause he even-
and Michael Jordan even said it. He was like, "My son shouldn't have done that."
No, because even Pippen said in his book, he said, we were perfectly fine before that documentary
Yeah,
series came out.
perfectly fine is different.
Did you watch the documentary?
Yes, I did watch the documentary.
It
was the Michael Jordan show.
It was all Michael Jordan. But it's
Who brought the spotlight to that Chicago Bulls team, though?
they
Michael
all
Jordan.
Did. It's Michael Jordan,
But
but they're all
they
supporting
made
team.
it seem like it was the way they commercialized it is it was about the team,
Yeah, but
and
it's
it
not,
seemed like it was more of about Jordan than it was about the team.
I hear you from that
success.
aspect. Because
And I want to say this: if it was less about Jordan and more about the team, would people actually watch it?
yes.
Yeah.
No.
Yes.
The Redeem Team documentary was about the whole team. It wasn't just about Kobe Bryant, even though Kobe
And
Bryant
that's
changed
still,
the game.
that still was most watched.
Yeah, but the Redeem team only came Kobe playing 1 year.
But it wasn't about Kobe.
It was all about the whole different
Obviously,
teams.
because he wasn't on there the whole time.
So
He came
it-
at the last time. Michael Jordan was on there. Michael Jordan brought the spotlight to the Chicago Bulls as being the #1 overall draft or whatever, getting picked by the Bulls. Correct.
Yes.
All right.
But from-
as soon as Michael Jordan came over there, what did they start doing?
Winning
They started winning championships.
But don't matter. You still had Steve Kerr. You still had these top guys.
These other guys were talking. They talked about Dennis Rodman going out, partying, going to taking his trip to freaking Vegas.
Jordan
to
did
strip clubs.
Jordan
That was part of the documentary.
But Jordan did the same thing though. Jordan did all that. He
Jordan
was smoking
partied-
cigars
Jordan
Jordan was
halftime.
a gambler. He did not take the time away to go to the freaking strip club or go party in
You-
Vegas for a week
You're wild.
away from the team.
Jordan did
He
all of
played
that.
his
Who
game.
knows?
Jordan did all of that.
Who knows? Jimmy
He was
Butler
smoke-
might be his dad. We don't know.
Jordan took time away from the team just to go party in Vegas.
I don't know about taking time away from the team,
No,
but,
but
he,
they brought that up in the documentary.
but he partied. He was smoking cigars after games. Like that's not gonna affect your
Okay.
gameplay. Like
Joe
but still-
Burrow smoked cigars after the game.
But still-
he has a good time. He
But
parties.
that's also was after the
But
he
still-
won that championship.
No, he
though.
smoked the cigar.
to
A guy that smokes cigar after championship smokes cigars on a regular.
yeah.
I'm sorry.
Yeah, to play, but
After every
Dave
win.
knows.
to play devil's advocate real quick though, I get your point, Dave. He brought the spotlight to the team, but from there on, it should have transitioned.
He
Once
made it all by himself.
yes, it should have transitioned
made
to
it
being
all
a
by
team
himself.
because, to be honest, it very is much debatable that he does not win without Scottie Pippen for sure.
Or Steve Kerr.
Steve
or
Kerr,
Dennis
But it's
Rodman.
very
Could,
debatable that
but-
those guys wouldn't have won without Jordan
Okay,
as well.
that's, I'm not
but it's a
saying
team.
that. But I'm saying,
It's a team. They win together.
But what I'm saying is he was a little bit selfish to make it all by himself.
Yeah.
But how is he selfish?
'Cause
At
to
the
me-
end of the day, that's up to the producers and the writers.
Yeah.
But he told the producers writers, you gotta give me $10 million and make it about me. He said it straight to them.
Okay, and that was up to the producers and the writers to do that.
Yeah, no, because
They could have said no.
No, because if they said no, he would have had no part of it. You cannot touch that right. That's what he said.
Exactly.
You cannot touch anything about me. So they had to pay him. That's selfish.
Because he's worth the most.
He's worth the most.
He's an image.
But it's about the freaking team. It's about the team, not
So
about
at,
him.
so at the end of the day, the producer could have said no.
Yeah, and then he would had nothing. He would have had nothing.
Or he would have had nothing. The guy freaking has a whole sneaker line.
No, I'm not talking about Jordan. I'm talking about the people that are trying to do the movie, the documentary series. Would have had nothing. Because
How would they have nothing? All they had to do is go to the Chicago Bulls team and say, listen, we want to use your film footage.
And then Jordan
doesn't have to be in there at all.
Yes, but why would you do that? Like you just said before.
It's a team-owned video.
Yeah, but Jordan had the freaking rights to that shit.
No, he does not.
Yes, he has. He put money in that shit.
He owns the Chicago Bulls?
No, but he owns parts of it.
So then he owns none of that film.
He owns parts of it.
No, because that film is televised by the NBA, so the NBA owns that film. So all they have to do is go to the NBA and say, we're going to pay you for X amount of money to have this footage, and we're going to do this documentary. Michael Jordan has no part of going interviewed or anything.
He told him no. He wanted $10 million. And you know what? He got his $10 million. And the rest got nothing. Scottie Pippen got nothing. Steve Kerr got nothing. Dennis Rodman got nothing.
Guess what? They're bad businessmen at the end of the day, that means.
Well, no, that's
because they could have said the same exact thing.
No, that's selfish.
Could they not have said the same exact thing?
That's pure selfish.
How is that selfish? He's a businessman.
But how come they don't get fucking nothing? Because they're not going. They don't care. They're happy to see their legacy. That's what it's all about. It's their legacy. Jordan's like, oh, I can make a quick profit off this.
Yo, Jimmy, real quick.
Okay.
Damn, Jimmy.
What?
All right, I just Googled this from like what you're saying. So Michael Jordan, he got paid $4 million, right?
Sorry, $4 million. I'm sorry.
Hold on though. He got paid $4 million, and it was used for a very noble cause. He decided to donate the $4 million he received from the documentary.
Jesus Christ.
He decided to donate.
So he didn't even get paid off of film.
No, he didn't.
Must be nice.
Must be nice.
My fault, bro.
No, you're good. Because it would have been clarified sooner or later. So
I was gonna go for whoever this info backed up, but
yeah, but so it was only 4 he got paid.
and
So it was more.
he didn't get paid anything because they paid.
He got paid zero.
He technically yes, he got paid 4, but he donated
But he did say you had to pay, but the other players didn't get paid.
I don't know about
No,
all
he did
that.
not say you had to pay me. He said you had to give to charity, basically.
Yeah, so he gave it to charity.
He still got money from it. He should have got nothing from it.
He got nothing out of it.
But
it went to charity.
But he still asked for money.
No, he didn't. He asked for charity.
Damn,
You're gonna do a show on me.
You really had to ruin me like that.
Must be
whoever was gonna end up favoring, I was gonna go whether it was gonna end up making him look bad or you.
Yeah, so maybe.
But I wanted to Google it myself and just make sure.
Yeah. Damn, that ruined my whole fucking talk. Damn it, Jonathan. Yo, you should have stayed retired.
Yo, dap me up, bud.
He helped you out big time. Wow, you're 1 for 1.
No, it doesn't.
You're 1 for 1.
Because at the end of the day, even if he would have made $4 million off of it, Scottie Pippen, all these guys could have asked for money to do the documentary.
But they didn't want to because it's like, who cares? It's like it's about our legacy.
Now let me see if anyone else got
guy
paid.
whose whole life has been about money and business.
Must be nice.
Dude, it just seems a little bit selfish. Like you call Roger selfish, it's a little selfish on him to do that.
Well, now you know he's not selfish because he put $4 million to charity.
Well,
so
hold
your whole
on.
conversation went out the window.
Must be nice.
Christ, that really.
Well, I'm trying to see if anyone else got
No
paid.
one else got paid. No one else got paid. They said it. He didn't get paid.
Yeah, no one else got
No one
paid.
got
So
paid for it. He's the only one that really got paid, but went straight to charity.
yeah, it was only him. No one else got paid.
All right, we got any predictions?
He's looking up something. So
Predictions?
Yeah.
Jets to the playoffs, baby. That's what I'm waiting for.
Yo, just wait for December. Wait for December.
No, you gotta wait for say October when they beat the shit out of the Giants.
That's true. I was gonna say December when you see Jets on the top of the division, but
Yeah, okay.
I don't know. It's gonna be hard between the Bills. And
Jim, you got any predictions?
they're gonna beat each other up in that division.
I have predictions. Let's go Devils.
Man, let's go Devils.
They go all the way.
Or you know what? I got another prediction real quick.
Okay, go ahead.
Rookie of the year for basketball.
Scoot Anderson.
No, Brandon Miller.
I was about to say that.
Brandon Miller, baby.
Nice.
That would be a good one.
All right, so this is my prediction for
Yeah.
a wild thought. All right.
Tampa Bay Rays.
Guess where I'm going.
Tampa Bay Rays.
No, I don't think he's going baseball.
I never do the Rays.
He never goes.
No,
that's
he's
true.
going football.
I never do football. I'm not doing
Hockey.
football.
You're going hockey.
No, I'm going to baseball.
Okay.
You going baseball again?
Oh, I did that last week.
Yeah, you went baseball last week.
Then he's
Did you
like,
go
damn, I
baseball
gotta
last week?
Yeah, he did go
switch it
baseball.
up.
2 weeks ago.
Yeah,
I'm sorry.
I was going to say something.
Yeah,
Go ahead.
No,
Yeah,
I'll
he's-
save that for next week.
You can say it still don't matter.
No, I was going to say that the Yankees will have to go on long soda.
Yeah, you did mention that earlier.
But
Yeah, you just said it, so.
my prediction is hockey.
That was the Stanley Cup.
No, that's within 2 years.
Yeah.
But the Chicago Blackhawks make an improvement next year and they become one of the top teams in the next 2 years with Connor Bedard.
It's not bad.
That's not a bad one.
How about you?
Big
What do
boy.
you got, Dave?
I don't really got anything. Prediction wise,
Patriots get D-Hop.
we don't know where D Hop's going.
Yeah.
Nobody cares
or,
anymore.
Or Cook. That's crazy.
Yeah,
Dalvin Cook's been-
that's still a big.
Dalvin Cook's supposedly been talking about going to the Jets.
Yeah, I heard that too.
Nah, please, no, man.
Miami
Until they
would be a
get
better
him, and then
fit
they'll
for
be
him.
like, yeah.
No. I really don't want
No,
him.
I think
Jimmy Garoppolo, yeah.
No, I think
Derek Carr, yeah. Aaron Rodgers, yeah.
Bryce Hall is a better
Yeah.
fit. He's younger.
Breeze.
He actually just got over like an injury, so he might be a little better. Who knows?
Yeah.
He's still
So
young.
you got no prediction? All right.
He's empty.
That was a good show. Welcome back, Jonathan.
I mean,
Yes.
Yeah, we won't see you for a couple weeks.
It looks like
I'll be
Hopkins
here.
is
I'll be
leaning
here.
more towards the Titans now.
Yeah.
I don't know, but
For what?
who else do they have though?
Oh, we got Jimmy Drust. We got Jonathan Ramirez, J. Ram,
Yes, sir.
Big D.
Big D,
Big Dave.
David Mendoza. We'll see you guys next time.
This episode was brought to you by Nicole and Dave. Go Sports. For all your latest information surrounding the world of sports, talk to Dave.